We all back. We had some technical difficulties, aka the power just went out. Big explosion outside. But we back. But speaking of being back, now we gotta go back a little bit on the video because this a whole different live. What's up everybody? Hey, let's wait a couple seconds. We finna wait like 30 seconds to get more people in here. Does the live ending that abruptly? Man, everybody's tapping in and tuning in right now too. I got so man, look, I'm gonna cut through some of this. Y'all wanna pick up where we left off at? If you watching this afterwards, scroll ahead. Scroll ahead for me. Yeah. My phone moves so slow. What's up, chat? What's up, everybody? What's up, Tasha? Yeah, what's up, everybody, man? So the last live did his thing, so we're gonna just keep continuing where we left off.
This guy knocked his head off and called him a okay. When I asked him about it, he said I did knock his head off and call him a he said, because he did. 94 by the pavilion. I want to get him going so that we don't have a bunch of people yelling and screaming here.
We don't know necessarily if there's another guy out here that
we can look at.
Everybody hit that like button for me.
T-shirt with crosses, well, not crosses, swords crossed on his back.
He hit you or what?
Yeah, he hit me off of him. While
we can get the video and everything after that. So do you not need to interview any of these people or anything?
I mean, you can. I don't know what it's even going to matter.
Me and Joe will talk to a few of them, try to get everything sorted out that way, and then we'll go to the video and figure out who that guy was.
Yeah, what I was interviewing was about that parks officer complaint.
People, they knew who it was, and they
This is
said
freaking
no.
broke.
So did you talk? So we need to talk to Rich Time.
Who's the parks guy?
Nate will know. I'll call Nate.
Yeah, I didn't see where he went once he went around the other side of the pavilion. God, I thought you were closer than you were.
Yeah, I apologize.
They were all on top of me.
I hauled it. So we'll talk to a few people, get some stuff sorted out. You want to deal with that, and then we'll look at.
Hey, I need everybody spamming that like button for me.
Yep.
Do you need anything else right now?
I mean, is there any charge for when I tased him? He tried grabbing the taser out of my hand.
So look, for everybody who can't coming in now, so the last live just went off because of a power outage. Now we back. So a 21 or 22-year-old male is getting arrested because because I guess he put his hands on somebody. And when he told the police officer what he did, the officer tried to arrest him. But the man was eating a banana and he had a juice box in his hand. Nobody who eats a banana and has a juice box in their hand is willingly coming with you anywhere. So that's just a little small snippet of it. So the officer ended up wrestling with him, then he tased him. And then when the taser failed, the officer ended up starting in him. And by the officer in him, officer need him about 3 or 4 times, could be 5, who knows. But look, after the officer need him, a crowd of people start forming around. They are at a homeless, I guess it's like a little homeless type area encampment. So the people in the chat said it looked like The Walking Dead was just surrounding a cop. But yeah, so he was wrestling with the officer. The Walking Dead crowd, they was mad, saying you shouldn't be near him. This police brutality. They don't know what the other dude did, even though he was wrong. But all they said was the police near somebody. One dude pushed the police officer. The police aimed the taser towards him. He ran. They caught him later, and now we here. Yeah.
Something for that. Right?
Is that a good explanation?
This is disarming a police officer.
I don't think that's disarming though. It's just a firearm.
That's why I started giving
DC resisting on him.
When he tried to grab the taser from me, I just started landing knee strikes as fast as I could.
Yeah.
So DC resisting on him.
Yeah.
Okay. The other guy punch you? Or
He said he tried to grab the taser, so I started landing.
He just two-handed shoved me off.
Okay.
It's Kelly Mike. Is he upset because this guy got...
Yeah,
There was a whole bunch of people.
Okay.
People were just claiming that.
How you
they
doing,
battered him
Kim?
For no reason.
Why don't you just get
Because
going with him?
they all caught on as him giving me straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you just get going with him? Me and Miller will try and talk through some people and go through the video on the back end.
Everybody hit that like button for
Get
me.
in contact with to open up criminal complaint against the officer Howie,
Okay.
who had just used excessive force on that man right there.
Right, well, it's all documented. It's on
I
video.
understand that, but who do I get in contact with to open up
I need y'all to see
complaint
her.
against him? Because that's
I
not
need
the
y'all to
first
see her.
officer that has come down here and used excessive force. I have a lawsuit right now that I'm opening up against you guys because when you guys arrested me, you used unlawful use of force for something that was escalated that did not need to be. He already had him tased on the ground.
Okay.
He did not need to continue to knee him in the head.
Okay, well, I can't make that determination right now.
I understand you can't, but who do I get in contact with so I can do that? I'm trying to resolve this peacefully so I don't...
Well, you can either file a complaint online or you can call a shift commander and talk to them.
Shift commander? Can I get
Or you
their
can
number?
talk to a supervisor here and they can explain to you what else you can do. But I can tell you that the situation's more complicated than what you think. So
No, I understand the situation may be more complicated than I think,
Yeah.
but that does not mean that he needs
So
to be
part of the reason
continued
that this
to get
happened,
kneed
part of the
head.
reason that this happened was there was a guy wearing a light blue shirt that was also assaulting the officer. Do you know
Yeah,
who
but
that is?
doesn't- No, I don't. And even
Okay.
if I did, I wouldn't be telling you guys because
Okay.
you ain't helping me out with...
Well, I told you you can talk to one of the supervisors that are on
That-
scene, or you can file a complaint online.
But you're saying that the situation is more complicated than I... Than
Well,
I think.
what I'm telling you is there's a
What
supervisor.
I'm telling you is, yeah, the reason that officer got hit in the face by that person is because he was kneeing the...
What I'm telling you is there's a supervisor over here if you'd like to talk to them and they can direct you differently.
Y'all
Or
probably
if you
don't care
wanna
about
talk to anybody,
lawsuits.
you can walk away. There's a supervisor here if you'd like to talk to him.
You said you're not injured at all?
No, sir.
What?
Nope, not injured at all. Is he injured? Is he okay?
Say what?
Can we get 100 likes?
Yeah, I forgot the officer's name. The other officer, is he okay?
I'm the guy that you were fighting with.
Really?
Yeah.
You and I were the ones that had the kerfuffle? Now we get to have a conversation? Oh, that's awesome. How are you?
I'm fine.
Were you having a rough day or something? What happened?
I can barely hear you, sorry.
Were you having a rough day or something? What happened?
I'm having a fine day.
I guess since he went for the
Went on the wrong
taser,
side
he
of
was
the bed.
he was
Why you
qualified.
assume I'm having a
Well,
bad day or woke up
justified
and
and
You
then
didn't lead
him.
with kindness, sir.
I would say.
I didn't leave with
I ain't gonna say
kindness.
qualified. Justified with kneeing him.
Do you think knocking someone's hat off and calling them a f is leading with kindness?
No, but I think escalating is the very opposite of leading with kindness.
I'm not the one who escalated that.
Who escalated it? Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna shut the and we're
That sounds like good advice.
Do I get to choose what jail I go to?
You want to choose what jail you go to?
Yeah, like can I go to a different city?
What jail would you want to go to?
Does Trump below have a jail?
Trumpelow County has a jail.
Or Centerville?
The crime that you committed was in La Crosse County, so you have to go to the La Crosse County jail.
Okay. Any advice for going to jail?
Say what?
Do you have any advice for going to jail? And also, am I going to jail or prison?
You're going to jail. And
Nah,
you just
nobody ain't
complied
get
and not walked
killed.
away from me.
He smashed somebody's head off
You
and
just
called them
complied. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Sorry for grabbing your taser, sir. She said I was being
a sweet
tased,
man.
and
Yeah, he called him a
all I
sweet
did
man
was
and
keep
knocked his
getting
head off.
tased, and it hurt.
I told you just to roll over on your stomach.
How you doing, lady? Yeah, I'm back.
Told you just to roll over on your stomach.
Yeah, after you tased me.
Police reviewed surveillance video and interviewed witnesses in an attempt to find the male who shoved the officer. They were able to locate Ronald and took him into custody. It should also be noted he was out on 1 misdemeanor and 1 felony bond.
Come out of here.
Who is it?
It's the police department. What? What's that? It's not a huge deal.
It's not a huge deal. We just want to chat.
Alright.
No big deal. Oh my god.
What's up, Tasha? What's up, James?
How's it going?
We got Kim, we got Lady.
How many people are in there? Just us three. You three? Yep.
Okay.
What's up? Oh, they just have a quick question, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I chat with you real quick?
I heard that.
Dude, that cop was bogus. I watched the entire thing, dude. Like, that cop was super bogus. I've never gotten involved with anything that you guys do or anything, but that was bogus as
We're gonna,
He tased him. He was already down.
Sure, I hear you. Do you want Team Later? We're just going to talk in just a minute, then we'll be out of
Last name?
Right, W-R-I-G-H-T.
R-I-G-H-T?
Yes.
Did they text it to you, or? You got the tattoo right there.
That's the Walking Dead community.
And the shoes. What is he saying?
Holy
She comes and shoves him in the face.
Let's ask him to show his tattoos.
Thank you for the gold coin.
He just said Ronnie White, but I don't know if he said white or right. I couldn't understand with the slur.
His name's Ron. Right. Can't tell if that's the same guy or not, but sure, just check his, just ask his arms. Got any tattoos?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe ask him first and see if we can pinpoint him, but he completely changed everything.
So, can you show me your arm? Do you have tattoos on your arm? I got tattoos. Yeah. And then this one. Because it looks like you were over. Looks like you were over there. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what you saw when you were over there?
A man getting kneaded and tased repetitively.
Okay. And then obviously you tried to. What happened when you got involved with the officer? I mean, there's video over there, so we just want to get your side.
I was trying to save a man's life.
Okay.
Just to get him relaxed, like chill the up, boys. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
I don't know why he was going so hard on him.
Okay.
So, I wasn't trying to whoop his ass. If that was the case, I would have.
Right.
You know, you could see he tased me in my chest.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Was it a drive stun or was there like probes?
No, it was a dry one.
Do you have any injuries on your chest?
I don't believe so. I looked. I didn't see any marks.
Okay.
Now, I don't want no drama or to get in trouble for that. It's not an ill intention.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to harm an officer.
I'm surprised nobody ain't asked me the question yet.
Retardation.
Can somebody please type in the chat what would happen if that was me?
I was seeing, you know.
Right. I understand that. I hear what you're saying.
Right.
Do you
exactly? We need more lights in here.
Don't use the butt. Let's all agree as men. You know what I mean? Like, cause I get
pushing a cop is not okay.
No, I know that, and that's not something I'm trying to regularly do, dog. I'm just trying to save a man's life. He was getting battered, dude. That officer definitely pushed the envelope. There ain't no question about it. You know, and you got every resident here will be saying the exact same thing, including the man who was getting mollywopped. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to hurt the cop. I was just trying to relax his from doing whatever the he was doing.
Does that work?
I mean, it did. Because he relaxed.
Because he focused his attention.
Boom. You know.
They said this man looked like the Geico cave, man. Hey, Reed. Hey, Bree. Look here. Look here. They said this man looked like the Geico cave, man. No. Look, if this was me, Hulk Hogan would have came and put me in a headlock while Goldberg speared me. And then after that, one of the Transformers would have came to transport me right after kicking me in the back of my head at full strength, sending me right across the field where they would have then dropped the Navy SEAL military K9 unit out of a helicopter at a running start to come grab me, and then get a cane corso to drag me to them, and then make me put my hands behind my back. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he kept his control. The dude,
Geico cave, man.
But he was done abusing it. I turned away and I walked away. I wasn't causing a conflict after that. I wasn't trying to push no buttons. I was just trying to stop the heat of the moment of him abusing a citizen.
Man.
Do you recognize where others around may see it as something different?
Yes, but their intelligence levels and ours can be far different.
You've been respectful.
Yeah.
You're talking with us, right? And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
You are going to end up going to jail with us today, though, okay? Because we can't be intervening like that. Someone had to stand up, all right? I appreciate being decent, all right? Somebody want to step up?
No, just put that in my mouth.
Wait.
Can I finish this?
Yep, put it in your mouth, man.
Look here, yeah. I need a good angle, a really good angle. My bad, because Wait, my camera right here. Do y'all see this, man? There's no way. That's the Geico caveman. We found him. This where he went. Yeah, he ain't a caveman no more.
I appreciate it because you've been decent with us,
I need
okay?
to breathe deep right now.
Yep,
Yeah.
take a breath.
Can I have everybody here come to my court date tomorrow? Everyone. Or matter of fact, I would like everybody to kind of actually run there right now. To the jail. To cause a ruckus that they're arresting and what they were doing.
Okay, we're gonna have you step up.
As many of you as I can get.
Finish up and then we'll run.
I know that, but as many of you as I can get will be the answer.
Okay.
If you guys don't do it, I'm.
Either you gotta put that in your mouth.
Man, that is him.
We're gonna have you step
That ain't
up.
his
Okay, and then
twin.
we'll
That's
plug it.
him.
Ready? Take a deep breath and 1, 2, 3. We'll have you step up. Do you want us to unplug that?
Yeah, he ain't got no twin. That's the Geico caveman.
1, 2,
That's him
3.
in the
Ready?
flesh.
I really don't.
You gotta
You gotta go, Ronald. Come on.
Just step up. 1, 2, 3.
Just keep it with what it's at.
Step up. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ronnie, relax.
Oh, he's been very cool and cooperative. All gets documented.
Yeah, he gotta go, yeah. The way he's smoking that cigarette, if he resists,
Edison was charged with misdemeanor counts of criminal damage to property, resisting, and disorderly conduct. Ronald was charged.
Your name is Edison at the age of 21 or 22 in this century. I'm just saying, like, them names that you supposed to be, man, okay. The
with
Geico
felony bail
caveman.
jumping and misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct and resisting. Both were later released on a $1,000 signature bond.
He was clean in jail. Look. He might need to stay in there, don't he? Look how well kept he look. He looked like he finally washed his face. Shit. He don't look like the Geico caveman right here. He got a shave. He did a lot of things since he went to jail. I told y'all can get whatever in jail. So look at this, y'all. Y'all wouldn't think that was the same person. I mean, I'm trying to get his face. Look at this. Do you see him? Look. Caveman. Me hungry. To this. I done washed my face and I feel better. He went from a caveman to a cleaner individual. Damn, he'll need to wash his face. Talking about he looks a million times better. Yeah, that don't make no way. How you look better? How do you look better after going to jail? Like a million times. Like I understand, but nah, man. On this level, yeah, you might need to stay for a little longer. You might need to go more often. Shit, you probably be able to find somebody. Shit, and not one of them Walking Dead creatures you been around. He don't look like one of them Walking Dead. Cause look, that's why they call him Walking Dead. If y'all was wondering, we gotta go to the beginning a little bit. Cause y'all gotta remember they was fighting. We gonna go back to the beginning for the, y'all know.
Behind your back. Put your other hand behind.
Wait.
I'm looking for my bicycle, sir. Well, I'm telling you that you're not free to leave. Well, I'm telling you. And my bicycle is here. And I'm a white dude. Come here.
He knocked somebody's head off, remember?
Put your hand behind your back.
He called him
Put your other hand behind your back.
a derogatory name.
Stop resisting. What is stop resisting?
They started with
Stop
an
pulling
N.
away
It
from me.
started with a
Stop
F.
pulling away from me. Stop resisting. Get on the ground now.
So this
Get
what
on the
happened.
ground now. Camera record. Get on the
His body cam fell off and the chest mount was damaged. The officer attempted to decentralize Edison several times,
told you.
but was unsuccessful.
Get on the ground.
He had a banana and a juice box
To
in his
overcome
hand.
his active resistance, the officer deployed his taser, but the probe soon broke and he was forced to drive stun Edison.
And this was finna make all the people come around and surround the cop.
Stop resisting. Get on your stomach now. Get on
He most definitely resisting.
Get on your stomach. Stop. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
Everybody hit that like button.
94 taser deployed.
Everybody hit that like button.
Get on your stomach
You're gonna get it again.
Just double tap your screen. Just keep tapping it. Just keep tapping.
Get on your stomach now! Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach now!
He continued to be assaultive and tried to take the officer's taser. Due to this, the officer delivered several knee strikes.
So look, when he tried to take the officer taser and the officer need him, the whole Walking Dead community
came. Into
came.
custody, a large crowd formed around them, and an uninvolved male shoved the officer off Edison.
Look at this. Rick. Carl. The Walking Dead community was crazy. The Geico caveman and the Walking Dead community. All right, y'all. I think y'all might be undefeated in this chat. I think this chat might real life be undefeated. I haven't seen a YouTube chat that He said, you said like a 750 credit score when he went to jail? Yeah, most definitely. What's up, Burr? We got Burr back in the chat. What's up, Abstract? Yeah, man, the Walking Dead community is crazy.
The male was later identified as 32-year-old Ronald Wright. When the officer pointed the taser at Ronald, he fled the scene.
Ronald was the one that looked like the Geico caveman. Yeah, Ronald was the Geico caveman. But look. Come on, catch you in traffic. On what? Your bike? Alright, man. Alright. But look, the other officer pulled up. You know, he probably like, look at all these walkers.
Let us sort it all out. Put a t-shirt over this way with crosses on his back. No. Farther, baby blue, that way. Make sure you're good.
You saying pussy cops still able to walk? Nah, the police came and got him. That was Ronald, the caveman that pushed him.
The officer's use of force was later justified by the department.
Hell yeah, especially with that many people. She on a walker. Hell, why is you on a walker trying to be nosy? That just made, you know how, this ghetto. This is ghetto. Then you got Lip Gallagher right here. Man, alright. Don't she has on fur boots. And I know, okay. Yeah, I guess it's October. It's October, so I guess you can get away with it.
Sooner.
Can we just get some space? We'll sort it all out.
Who's got my body camera?
I got it. It's right here.
It ain't even that. This one got me. Like he think he's somebody.
I got my phone.
Look.
If I see that other guy.
Uncle Matt for mayor!
Whoa!
And the crowd goes wild, people.
I hope so too.
Hey man.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah, like you thought they was doing something, man. So yeah.
I didn't see where he went once he went around the other side of.
So yeah, y'all. That's how the beginning of the video ended. So the homeless people got an entire field to live on. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That little field over there, it don't look nasty. So I will give them that. They not no dirty community. They not no little run down dirty community who just let people hoard and put stuff in the middle of everything. You gotta have somewhere to walk. But I've been out there trying to grow some food. Y'all tripping. Yeah. See, I'm just saying. But yeah, y'all, this how that video ended. Well, started. This how it ended. The Geico caveman, hey man, just do better. You can't be looking like this. You can't be just, but hey, look like you're trying to get it together. And Rick Grimes, Negan, whoever you think you are, the leader of the trash people, that woman, I forgot her name. Yeah, I don't know, man. You better stop playing. Look what we have here. It was May 30th, 1997. And a greedy wife thought she can just murder her husband. Of course, it's a greedy wife.
30th, 1997. Barbara Holder called the police, claiming that she had just found her husband's body lying on the kitchen floor. When the police arrived on scene, They noticed that the home had been ransacked, as if someone had been searching for valuable items. The naked body of Barbara's husband, Curtis Holder, was exactly where Barbara had told the police it would be. However, his ring finger had been removed and was located several feet from the body. Curtis had been stabbed 93 times, and he also had blunt force trauma to the head. At first glance, the police believed it could be a burglary gone wrong, because several homes in the area had been broken into. But the closer they looked at the crime scene, the more they realized this was a planned murder. The break-in appeared staged, as only a few of the valuable items in the home were missing. Also, an autopsy report showed that Curtis had been stabbed continuously even after he died. The police were starting to think that it could have been a crime of passion, but they didn't have enough evidence to show that Barbara was involved.
Barbara, I'm Sergeant Ratliff. I've talked to you several times already. This is Detective Dupree. And you're telling who you are.
Barbara.
Barbara what?
Barbara Holder.
Okay. Today is, you know what day it is?
I think it's June 2nd.
June the 2nd.
Hold
That's
on.
correct. It's
93 times? Nah, it ain't they. She. It ain't no they. She cut off his finger. 93 times. This personal. You was mad. He was about to leave her. He was about to leave her alone, and she couldn't take it. She wanted some money. She wanted some insurance money. It was either he was about to leave her or she got another man on the side. Y'all know how I get with me. Y'all know she was either cheating or he tried to leave her, and she couldn't go for it. Yeah. They love taking a man money and getting him out the way, especially if he on fit age standards and all type of stuff. So, yeah, 93 times she did it. Why would somebody stab you 93 times and they don't know you? Even crazy, like they had, like, oh my God, I'm trying to get out here. What's up, Justin?
approximately 3:25 p.m., okay? I'm going to read you your rights again, because you know I've already read them to you before. I'm going to make sure you understand them, okay? Knowing that you understand your rights, and since we've been talking before, would it be true that you're wanting to talk to us now?
Well, first I want to know why I'm under arrest. Nobody's ever told me
Well, Barbara,
that at all. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
the reason why you're under arrest is because you made a false report to the police department.
What did I do that was false?
Well, you reported to us that there were items that were stolen from your house when this homicide took place.
Right.
Did you not?
Yes, I do.
You remember what those items were?
Yeah, Kim, 93
The
personal.
VCR, the Sega, answering machine, the telephone on it, the remote control, the remote telephone. And I think that's all.
The police finally caught a break in the case. Barbara's neighbor had called them because she was watching Barbara's daughter. She told the police that she received multiple calls from Barbara asking if she could continue watching her daughter while she was being interrogated. The police confirmed that Barbara was not being interviewed, so the neighbor checked her caller ID. The number was from a local hotel. The police decided to see what Barbara was doing, so they went to the hotel and knocked on the room Barbara was in. Barbara and a man named Mark Dixon stepped out of the room. Barbara tried to explain that she had just met Mark at a bar, but when the police searched the room, they would both be put in handcuffs.
Okay, well, Barbara, you know that last night, where did we find you last night?
At the hotel with Mark.
And you know that once we took you out, at that point
What's
in time,
up,
we ended up
B6?
getting a search warrant for that apartment. And you know what we found, don't you?
No, I don't know what you found.
How do you not know what we found?
Because I don't know what was in that apartment.
You were there.
I know. Hotel room. I was there, but I was only there for a little while, and most of the time I was asleep.
96. I don't know.
The
I don't know.
items
Still remote,
that you
like
said
TV
were
remotes.
stolen during
I don't
the time
know.
that he was
She
murdered
lying.
were found in your motel room.
It was not my motel room.
In the motel room that you were in.
And if they were in there, I never saw them in there.
How could you not?
Well,
The motel room is very small.
it was very small. All I did, I went to the bed. I laid down on the bed. Mark told me to have a beer. He gave me 3 pills. I took 2 of them. I put 1 of them in my purse.
How long had you been there?
I got there and I took him, or he drove.
Look
He
at her.
needed to get something to eat. Took him.
I think this is why I think she lying. I'm gonna go back a little bit so we don't miss nothing. But I think she lying because even back then, just stealing a TV remote for no reason, even a universal TV remote, which I doubt that even was, I bet you they went to the other house and found everything. Look, this woman is a master manipulator. I can just smell it. I can see by the way she's sitting. She not even, look, any woman that just lost her husband and be more emotional. Y'all ain't even noticing the fact that she not snickering. She not doing none of that. She is cold and calculated. If you lost her husband, would you still be thinking about him even while you in this interrogation room? Okay. I'm just saying.
And I took him, or he drove. He needed to get something to eat. He went over to Subway, and they were closed.
What's up, T?
And then he went to Jack.
We got Phoenix in the house.
And to Sunny's.
What's up, Nicole?
Been staying in that motel room.
I'd been asleep for about 4 hours, I know, because I called about 10 o'clock to check on Leslie, and then when I woke up, it was about 1, and I called again.
So when you went in that motel room, what did you take with you?
My purse, and then I had the gray bag, like a carry-on luggage bag from the hotel.
What's up, Ram?
And what else?
What's up, Ram?
All was in that bag was all the knives from the house that was in that butcher block set.
Why did you take those?
Because I wanted them out of the house. I wanted the butcher block and that set.
Thank you, Barbara, for the flow state. I appreciate you.
Mark told me that he would get rid of mine. He called and I told him that I wanted to get, because I knew that was one of the knives was missing. That was one of the knives that had been used on Curtis. That's what he told me.
No, we didn't tell you that.
Well, you told me that was the knife that was missing out of the house.
No, you told us that there was the knife that was missing out of the house.
You told me, you made me put all the knives back. And
when you
that
put
knife
you said that knife's missing.
Was gone.
That's
that
right.
Knife
You told us that. We didn't tell you
that. You told me that there was a knife missing out of the set.
We asked you if knives were missing.
And there was a knife missing out of the set.
And we didn't tell you
she killed her husband.
Well, you told me he had been stabbed.
Okay.
Well, that kind of goes to reason.
I appreciate you, Barbara.
Missing out of the kitchen set,
okay.
And he had been stabbed.
Let's back up here.
That was what he was stabbed with.
Time out, Barbara. Listen to me very closely. You need to understand. This is a very serious situation that you got yourself into.
Hey, Rom, I'm glad you're here too. I appreciate you.
Everything that is taking place.
Well, then tell me.
We've already talked to Mark.
She seemed like a poker player.
Told us everything that is taking place between y'all, with Curtis, with everything. Now he has already covered all that stuff.
Thank you, Jess.
Now you're hanging out there on the limb, and it's up to you on whether you want to sit there and get this stuff straight. But you're in a bad situation right now. I know pretty much everything there is to know about what took place here. And I know you've been lying to me. Now, don't tell me you haven't, because I know better. I can prove it.
You can prove it because the stuff was in the motel room last night.
There's a whole lot more.
What's up, boo?
Prior to this interrogation,
guilty.
Mark had been interviewed and he explained what had happened. Barbara and Mark had met while they were both in a mental hospital a few weeks before the murder. Barbara told Mark that her husband had a $600,000 life insurance policy, and if he was to kill him, she would give him $50,000 and they could be together. After they were both released from the hospital.
Oh my Lord. Didn't I tell y'all it always has to do with this? Thank you, Jess, for the flow state again. I appreciate you. It always has to do with a woman wants to get away from one man and then try to take the money either because the man don't want to be with her or they falling out of love or some weird stuff like that. Why can't, like, killing for life insurance money to be with somebody is just a stupid. Oh my Lord. Let's see if he go to jail. They better both go to jail and she better not get 5 years.
Mark hired 16-year-old Johnny Lopez to assist him with the murder.
16? Okay. Yeah.
But that's a good.
All right, y'all. I can't believe this.
You might as well come clean with that. You told us
I didn't see any of that
16?
stuff in that motel room last night. I did not see any of
What's
those
up,
items
Acid?
in that motel room last night.
Let's back up.
What all property
Rob?
did you have in that hotel room?
All the property that I had in that hotel room was that gray bag I brought in my purse. That's all I had.
What was in your purse?
My wallet. There wasn't much in my purse at all, really. My wallet, probably my red makeup bag,
Then how
my keys.
Money is
How did all
always
your
the
clothes
motivation, huh?
Get in there in the treasure
Scared.
drawers.
I didn't have any clothes in
Said
there.
people rolling the dice.
We got them.
We got them. Oh yeah, you did. You had clothes in there. You had other items in there that had your name on it.
Like
They were
what?
sitting out in plain view. Everything that you said was stolen was in there.
I didn't see.
Packed in your stuff. We already know everything
Well,
there
it
is
was
to
taken
know.
from my house. Wouldn't it have been packed in something in my house?
Let me ask you this simple question. Why in the world were you found in a hotel room with property that was stolen supposedly in a burglary from your house when your husband was killed?
I
Can
didn't
you just answer
know.
that
I
simple
did not know that the stuff was in there.
Why?
If Mark burglarized the house, I did
Yeah,
not know.
T, they
Mark
be some
burglarized
terrible
it.
lies. I ain't gonna lie.
Now you sit there, you've had relations with the guy.
Life
you,
lessons
you
are
fe-
beautiful.
told him that you were in love with him. You've been intimate with him. You've done everything with him. You even led him up to the point to try to kill Curtis for you.
Yep.
And you sit there and did all this stuff, and now you're hanging his butt out to dry.
I did not do that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the
No,
James.
I did
Yeah,
not.
you're right,
No,
James.
I did not.
Now listen to me. I've already told you. Now, Barbara, I've talked
What's
to
up,
you
Tabby?
throughout this entire time.
Coercion 1-on-1.
I
Yep.
know what happened.
He gave us every detail.
Everything to corroborate your involvement in this deal.
And his own involvement.
I'm telling
Why
your
would
partner
he
should have a
confess
life
to
insurance
something
policy, put in
just
a
to get
different family name.
He hung
Yep.
himself out and he hung you out.
Why would you be with a man right after your husband
I
was
was
killed?
not with a man. I told y'all that last night. I had no sexual
I can
relations
take
with
you
him at
back.
all.
I can take you back 3 weeks ago when you were in the hospital and track you through time.
First thing we saw on the TV walking in there was a package of condoms.
Well, you may have seen the packages of condoms, but did you see any
Let
of
me
them
ask you something.
used?
You lied to me about the stuff that was in the van, too. I told you, I asked you, that Super 8 Motel Cup, you said that's when we go on vacation. That's bullshit, because I got records saying that you've checked into these hotels recently.
Including the day before the murder.
Your story's breaking down terribly.
On the day of the murder, Barbara let Mark and Johnny into her home, where they staged a burglary and waited for Curtis to arrive. Barbara greeted her husband as he walked in the door, and while Curtis was distracted, Mark attacked him with a large wrench. Mark claimed that Barbara grabbed the wrench from him and began using it on her husband, while Johnny used the knife. Barbara then dropped the wrench, took the knife from Johnny, and used it on her husband as well. She then removed her husband's clothing, telling the others that it was because she wanted him to be humiliated.
You sit there and called somebody and said that you were being...
Death penalty. You need to chair. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think about this? Go ahead, type it in the chat. Let me know. I'm reading them off.
Interviewed by,
What's up,
interrogated by
George?
the
Yeah,
police
she
on
could.
Sunday evening when we weren't interrogating you. You didn't call from the police department. You called from another location. Then you called a few hours later and you told them.
This was in the 90s.
Well, it's going to be a few
like
more
97.
hours, and you called from the Quality Inn Motel.
I can't even
That's
remember.
right.
She made me mad.
You lied, and you hung your daughter out there, and now you're sitting
I
here.
did not hang my daughter out there.
97,
She was well taken
1997.
care of.
Is she?
Yes.
You know where she is now?
I
Thank
asked
you, Six.
earlier. And they told me that she was at the same house.
She sound like
They
Bill
had
Clinton.
called and checked on her and told them that to keep
Do you know
her.
where she's at now?
No, but I took your word for it.
Well, let me tell you.
Great. You said women are just as vile as men.
I can track
see.
you through this thing.
Do you want to tell me where my daughter is? Did you lie to me about where my daughter is?
Your daughter is safe.
Your daughter is
Where
safe
is my
and
daughter
sound.
at?
Your daughter is safe and just fine.
Where is she at?
You have a lot more to worry about right now than where you
Then I want a lawyer. I want to know where my daughter is. I want to know what y'all done with my
Your
daughter.
daughter is being taken care of by family members.
Right.
It's either family members or she goes to CPS.
And
we
what
didn't
about
feel like-
Christopher?
It's the same thing. He's going to be taken care of by family members or they have to go through CPS.
What family members? Who has him? Who has her?
I don't know exactly who's got her.
I want to know who
Detective
has
Grant.
her. I want to know who has my daughter. I want to know who has my daughter.
Listen to me.
I don't want to talk anymore.
You're not gonna see
I
our
want a
daughter.
lawyer, and I
Look
want to know
here.
where my kids are.
Look here. Look here. You're not gonna see them kids probably ever again. I ain't gonna lie to you. You probably never see them kids again. Your kids is gonna know you for messing up their life, ruining your own life. leaving them without a mom. That's gonna be the big one right there. You leaving these kids in this, even in 1997. So you got some probably some millennials who's out here, and and they just had to learn the hard way because you wanted to do stupid stuff instead of be a parent.
If y'all are going to treat me like that, that's fine.
If we're going to treat you like what?
The way you're acting.
How do you expect me to feel?
How do you expect me to feel?
I've been talking
I've
to you
been up
through
here
this
for
whole
days
thing.
with you through this whole thing.
Excuse me.
You probably already out of prison. I hope
I
not.
can assure you that your kids are being cared for.
Everybody hit that like button for me.
Where they are?
If she need life in jail, hit that like button for me.
Your daughter's at, they didn't know where your daughter was.
Then why didn't they just come around and say that?
Because they didn't know. Don't shout.
Then they should have just said.
Why are you shouting at me?
Because you're telling me that
That's sincere.
she's one place and she's someplace else, and you told me that you would call and see that she was all right.
I personally give your daughter to Judy. Been friends with
Judy.
Judy Dent, and your grandparents came down and have got her.
My grandparents? My grandparents are dead.
Her grandparents.
She doesn't have any grandparents.
Curtis's sister has got her. It was either that or CPS, and I decided that I didn't want your daughter to go to CPS.
Well, why didn't you tell me that when I asked you?
This is the first time you've asked me, Bob.
I asked earlier.
Did you ask me?
I asked when we were in Webster. Couldn't I call and tell them?
Did you ask me?
No, I asked him.
Right, I have taken
And
care.
he told me that that he called the people she was with and that she was with the same people.
Barbara,
that
you
was
and
taking care
I
of.
have been talking for the last 3 days. I have looked after your daughter. I promise.
What about Christopher?
Christopher's the same thing. When he gets in tonight at 7:30, they are going to page me. He's going to be brought to the station, and then Curtis's brother and Judy and Lori are coming here to pick him up and take him to Friendswood. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? You need to think.
Yeah, she talking like she has rights for real.
You just asked there. You want.
Now she playing victim, exactly.
Now, you want to talk to me or not?
She wasn't doing that when she was stabbing and doing all them other things.
These other two aren't coming back in because obviously y'all ain't getting along. You and I have talked for the last 3 days, Barbara, and I trusted you. And it's time.
I did not do it.
Barbara, listen to me. Just listen to me. We're not going to talk anymore today. Okay? We've got a statement from Mark. We have corroborating evidence. We're going to take you back to the back. If you want to talk to us, that's fine. You can talk to Marty. And you can talk with him in the morning. Or any time that you say that you want to talk to him. But we're through talking for today, unless you decide otherwise. And if you do, you can call the dispatcher and tell them you want to talk to him. But right now, we're through. We're going to go put you up. We'll check on you in the morning. If you want to talk to him, then you can.
And when am I getting a lawyer?
It's up to you.
I want a lawyer now.
No, that's fine.
You get one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. Have a seat. We'll be back with you in just a second.
They're gonna be back with handcuffs, right?
In the end, Barbara was charged with capital murder. The evidence against her was strong, but to ensure a conviction, prosecution offered Johnny Lopez a deal. In exchange for his testimony against his other 2 co-defendants, he would receive 40 years in prison. Mark and Barbara would both be found guilty, and they both received life in prison. What are your thoughts on this case? Please share them in the comments below.
40 years? Sheesh. Yeah, she needed life. I'm glad she got life. I ain't gonna lie.
It was strong.
I'm tired of these females thinking they can just, yeah, what's up, Tom? Yeah, everybody double tap your screen or hit the 3 dots at the top and then hit like. Please. Please. That's the only thing I really want. But yeah, this getting crazy. All of it in the name of life insurance and to be with somebody else. You can't just leave. You gotta try to take their life, get money from them and then live on and smile, and just y'all dirty little secret. People mind are destructed. A lot of people don't think clearly. Steven, you said eye for an eye. Yeah, her eye for an eye was her being in jail forever. Yeah, everybody need to hit them like buttons. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Tom. Everybody double tap your screen for me. Double tap her face. If she needs to go to jail again, whenever she done serving her life sentence in 1,000 years, if she needs to go to jail again, double tap that screen for me. Yeah, some people are deadly, man. Some people, man. See, look, I'm finna throw y'all emotions left and right. So my goal today is to throw y'all emotions off so much. So last video, we got the woman who then coerced the man. And then the fact that you didn't think a 16-year-old was going to tell on you is just about the stupidest thing ever. That just make everything that much worse. But, yeah, y'all, in this video, they showing you best friends get permanently banned from the strip club. My bad. I can barely see the title through this Motorola sign up there. But yeah, two best friends got kicked out the strip club. Let's see what type of GTA activity they on.
Chill.
No!
What's going
What's
on?
up, Garrington?
Oh my God, thank God. Please, please. I am so glad that you're here.
Step away.
I'm so glad that you're here.
No, but I'm not going to have any situations arise. Okay? I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if you're going to grab my gun. I don't know.
No.
Okay?
Can I just tell you right now?
So I'm asking, just take a step back.
Okay. All I want is my purse.
What I want to do is I want to figure out what's going on first, okay?
They have my purse, and that's all I want.
Okay.
It's a white purse.
Just a purse, that's it.
White purse, black chain. They want to claim they don't have it.
Okay.
I know they have it.
So black purse.
I know that. Please let us walk in there with you.
You said I can't let you go in if they're not.
No. Bro, seriously?
No.
Bro, seriously?
So listen,
Here we go.
Seriously?
It's their property.
No,
They can make
I want my purse, but the $300 is not
figure out what your purse looks like so I can go in there now. You said black purse with
No.
white purse.
Look at this. Look at this. They threw us out.
What did they kick y'all out for?
Because
How you doing,
we
Katie?
were too loud.
What's up?
And we were taking attention from the fucking dancers. Boo fucking who? Try me. I'm sorry, but I was just trying to tip the girls.
You got a photo of your purse so I can go in there and see if they've got it?
Yes. But I was just trying to tell him I'm not doing no fucking harm in here.
No, we were trying to
They literally put their hands on us and they fucking threw us out.
I'm gonna figure out this whole thing.
Like
First thing.
I have
First
a
thing-
Like if you really want to fucking try some shit.
I'm not trying to.
They overly drunk.
No, I'm just saying. I have it on
Listen,
video.
all I'm trying to do.
From the fucking Florida
All I'm
State
trying to do
Police.
is
Like,
figure
so
out what your
You're
purse
so
looks like.
mean. I just want my fucking purse,
Okay,
dude.
I'm trying to see what your purse looks like.
God
Go get it.
damn.
It's all white.
It's literally all
white?
white.
Okay.
Yeah. From the dancer. I need somebody
Hey, no, back up. You can't come in. No. Jesus. Right. Okay. What happened? They're doing homicide. I can tell.
Stop. No, that wasn't me. 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 That was not me.
Pull away.
That wasn't even me.
Y'all both acting up. We're gonna have issues
No, that
now.
wasn't me, dude. That was her.
Step over here. Just step over here. 2 white females detained. Can I get another unit? I don't have enough room in my car.
Are you serious?
Have a seat against the wall, okay?
Have a seat.
Why would you have us detained?
Lean up against the wall.
Anything.
You guys are
How
acting
do you
up
want
so
us?
much.
How do you want us? Sitting?
What's that?
How do you want us?
You're good. Just lean up against that. I gotta wait for another unit now. Trying to go get y'all. Y'all are under arrest, but this is getting too much. When I'm in there trying to talk and you guys are hitting shit, that's
I
a problem.
wasn't. I literally
Okay.
wasn't. That was not me. Let me the fuck go.
No, we're not doing that.
428 we want that trespass. That's too much.
Yeah.
Going on.
Okay.
Everybody hit that like button.
It's about money.
Listen.
It is though.
You guys have a purse?
We look everywhere.
You guys have their ID?
So if you don't know how to hit the like button, keep tapping your screen until it come up. You gotta do it fast. You gotta do it real fast.
He's so fucking lying, dude.
Sit.
I'll be right here when you're done. Then you know if you want to.
I'm so ready to get back.
They got
with
kicked
you
out the
on
strip
them,
club.
bro.
They've got
What's
enough
up,
of those.
Nadima?
We came here to spend money in our fucking and you're arresting us? Are you kidding me?
Not under arrest, but y'all are acting.
We called you.
I get it.
We called you.
Chill.
We did call you.
I get that. But there's a problem.
We called you.
When I'm in there trying to help you guys out, when I'm in there trying to help you guys out, and you guys are throwing shit and yelling outside.
Bro, take blame, bro.
I know. She said she threw it. Alright.
What's up, Getting Better Daily? How you doing?
You guys are out here yelling too, okay? You guys are being disorderly. Okay? Have a seat against them. Come back over here. Come back over here and sit down.
No.
Sasha?
I'm not on no violent shit.
You're not being violent. Come on.
You think I am, bro?
Just lean up against the wall.
It's okay.
You want to put your
We only got 87 likes. We need to at least be at 100.
I don't like this, bro. I know.
Here, Sasha, let me loosen your cuffs. So put them on tight because you kept pulling away. Alright?
I literally didn't even do nothing, bro.
The problem is, you guys are out here yelling and throwing shit when I'm trying to do. Listen. I know you were the one throwing shit because I seen you will do it when I got here and I was ignoring. But what I'm saying is, you can't be doing that when I'm outside or inside trying to help you guys out.
Fair.
Because now at this point, you guys are being
The police
disorderly.
is on our side, Sasha.
You guys are being disorderly, and that's a problem, okay? Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone,
Yes.
Sasha. I'm not taking. I'm putting your phone right over here with the rest of everybody else's property, okay? Give it to me so we don't have any other issues, okay?
They did yesterday. Somebody was watching the girl.
Believe it or
Yeah,
not,
they got
people like
kicked
to
out
call
the strip
911 when
club.
they're in
They kicked
handcuffs,
out.
so I gotta take people's phones.
Please get me out of here. I didn't even do it.
So, hey, Sasha, we didn't do it.
What a weird two syllables.
You're the one that fucking threw some shit, bro.
I threw my phone at the bar because they
Get me out of here.
Alright, now, if you guys calm down and you guys just hang out, you guys are not going to jail. As simple as that.
Yes.
Problem is, you guys are acting disorderly.
He's
I'm not.
waving his badge in his face, bro.
I promise you I'm not.
He's waving his badge
The problem
in our face.
You guys are.
It's okay.
No!
He's cool.
No, he's not.
He's listening.
I didn't do anything. You did it. I didn't do anything. I know and he won't believe me.
No, I believe you. I seen it happen.
They going crazy.
The difference is, listen
Thank
to me
you
for
for
2
the flow
seconds.
flow state,
is,
Matt.
I can't be in there and you guys are out here acting disorderly.
Appreciate you, Matt.
You guys are detained right now for that reason. You're not going to jail at this moment. I have no desire to take you to jail when I get off in an hour. I'd rather not, because then that holds me over after work. So if you guys just cooperate and chill out, let me figure everything out and get everything back to you guys, we can finish this up. Simple as that.
I was spending a lot of money in there.
He doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. He literally doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit how much fucking. But I'm just saying, he doesn't care. He doesn't care how much money you spend.
It doesn't matter.
That club does though. That club does though. And they're eating it up.
I know.
And they're eating it up.
I appreciate you, Matt.
Because I don't want
it.
I don't want to spend money.
What's up, Happy? What's up, you right? Fatigue.
Now your bag.
That's literally my
female bag. We didn't take inside.
We're not trying to.
They literally look.
Walking
You
up
wanna
on
know
me.
you wanna know what's making
Sit
me
against
mad?
the wall.
You wanna know what's making me mad? They not even under arrest. They not even under arrest right now. Just think about that. They not under arrest.
Is that your bag? Is that her bag?
Yeah, that's what you described.
Girls' bathroom.
Can you stay with them for a minute? Alright, I'll go inside and talk to you guys. Jesus. Alright.
Well, I don't know what they did in here, so they might be under arrest.
We told them, bro. We said they was looking for the purse. Said, okay, we'll find the purse, but we'll look for the purse. But they started fighting, doing all, just doing it. Bro. We like, you got to wait outside. We gonna look for the purse.
Like I said, okay, we're gonna go look for it.
Yeah.
Then she started talking shit. Those you, this and that. Pull this one, throw this one on the floor. We said no, and then we just pushed her out.
Did she break anything? No. I see you got scratches on your window. Did you want to press charges for the decal?
No, let me see.
Thank you, Katie. Stay hydrated.
Okay.
Thank you, Big Walker. You sent the sunshine. Thank you, Big Walker and Katie.
The girls' restroom, you know.
Do you have? Do you guys still have IDs for them or anything? Or?
No, we didn't.
What's up, Ventura? You said stop acting dumb. Yeah, They,
You mind if I
they
check,
need
make
to.
sure you have your ID?
What's up, Kayla
Please
Gamble?
fucking check me. God damn.
I was trying to spend that on.
Please let me go.
They ripped my purse. My Louis Vuitton purse. They ripped it.
Appreciate y'all for sending in the gifts. Thank you, Big Walker. Thank you, Katie Dunson.
Can you let me go first?
Hold on.
Can you?
You've been disorderly since I got
I'm
here.
stepping the fuck away. No, I just wanted to step away so he wouldn't freak out like while I was my back.
On the wall over here.
All right, see you later, Matt. So I appreciate you.
It's in your phone? Okay. Well, make sure
Thank you for the flow state.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Hey, Sasha, baby.
No, I'm just like so done with these fucking men.
You turn around.
Man, y'all just like belittle
If she
the fuck out of
comes,
me.
you gotta make sure she does not come up here and cause any more issues because I do not need to arrest you guys for disorderly intoxication.
Hey, I will say this. They scammed us.
That's fine. You have to sue them at this point. Alright. You want to stand up real quick so I can take your cuffs off? You stand up.
Like,
This is so fucked up.
Sophia, I'm trying to get your cuffs off.
So fucked up. Please take a video of me. This is so fucked up. We didn't even do anything.
You wanna know what's crazy? If this was me, they would have set a table on fire, threw some thumbtacks on it, and then called the Undertaker to hit me with a choke slam. Because there was no way that no type of meal like was gonna get away with all the stuff they doing. They over here screaming, disorderly. This is the definition of disorderly. Yeah. What's up, Angelo? Like this is definition of disorderly. It's no way that y'all are being free to go home with a trespass warning. What? Alright. They would have put me in a tag team Extreme Rules match with ladders, tables, and chairs, all type of stuff.
We literally didn't even do anything. We didn't do. Never been handcuffed in my life. Never been handcuffed in my life. I didn't even do anything.
Alright. Y'all gotta go. You're trespassing. So you guys gotta go stand on the side.
What's up, Milano? Oh, for
You gotta
real.
stay on the side of the road till Uber gets here.
You know, and then they make all the drama in front. I came here, I tell them that
I was just seeing somebody lighting a table on fire for no reason.
baby, don't worry about this.
You have my whole purse.
Thank you, Rocco, for the flow state. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Go. You're about to go to jail.
I appreciate you,
We're not
Rocco.
gonna be talking back and forth.
I'm just saying, like, God,
These police are here to take care of
You are this close to going
What's
to
up,
jail.
Nathan?
Hey, y'all are getting a lawsuit.
They broke
What's
her
up, Dark
into
Knight?
another purse. He says that we claim.
Go. You're about to go to jail.
He's claiming that we're going
If you
to
don't
I keep
start
telling
walking down
y'all.
the road now,
She's getting her shoes on.
I don't care about her.
I would have been hearing nothing but Stone Cold Steve Austin music.
Hurry up.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, YG?
Get her walking.
Cool. You think I really give a fuck about a dollar bill? You think I give a fuck about a dollar bill? Really? That's so fucking
Classic.
rude.
If this was me, you know I gotta put it. If this was me in every video. What's up, Brian? What's up, Taco?
Yeah.
Get walking. Or you're
They
going
said
to
if
jail.
this was you, they would have lynched you. Hey.
Go.
What's your badge name?
Go.
What's your... Won't
You know,
even
that's
fucking
thing.
say it.
That's not a thing.
Won't even fucking
Elbows.
Say it.
Yeah, take it
Now
to
you're
jail.
going.
Elbowing. That's running. We got a runner. We got a runner. We got a runner. She's taking them like a rabbit getting chased by a cat. If she wasn't drunk, y'all would have caught her. If she wasn't drunk, I feel like she had to run track. If she wasn't drunk, they wouldn't have caught her because, look, the first maneuver was so dangerous.
Won't even fucking say
Her breakaway speed wasn't that bad either. Look, and she ain't got the right to turn on. Went that way. See, look, you scared. Yeah, you gotta see. There's so much shaking going on. I don't know, man. I feel like they would have caught her, but it would have been a longer chase.
Please let me put my titties up. Can I please put my titties up? Please let me put my titties up.
What's up, Danielle? She's gonna run into the track star.
Stop.
She's gonna run away when it gets hard.
Stop resisting.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Can you, hey,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
no, put my, look at my
That's all she heard when she hit the ground. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's a good thing for me to be doing. Phone went somewhere.
What's up, Rob? Hey, come on.
King A, man.
Yeah, she had shoes on. I think it'd have been a little crazy.
Fucking pissed. God damn it.
You cracked this phone?
That's going to fucking restitution. Fuck. The car ran over my phone. Car ran over my fucking phone.
Oh no. Where do you want her? You want me to transport her? What do you want?
You want? I don't give a fuck.
What's up, man?
You said what?
You want?
No, don't let him turn. Ow!
Actually, she wasn't even in trouble. Did all that for no reason.
Here's the shit.
430 back.
Parker, take a photo of this, send it to my WhatsApp. My phone's broken. So fucking pissed right now.
Help me. This
Y'all know I got to. If that was me running from him, he would have tased me right in front of the car, not knowing if he was gonna stop or not. Yeah, I would have got tased, and then the other one that came from the other side to tase me again, and then Randy Orton would have came from nowhere and kicked me in my head.
is bullshit.
This stupid shit just cost me fucking $1,200, so I'm gonna be pissed.
Why are you out at 1,200?
Then the helicopter was gonna throw a flashbang down on me.
Because she wants to act up. The car runs it
I
over.
don't know why.
Appreciate it.
To RIP Cop's phone.
Hey, my nipples out. My nipples out. Can you please have a woman?
This stupid bitch ran from me, and as I'm fucking chasing her, my phone falls. I get ran over by a fucking car. What in the is going on? So, trespassing. Told him to leave, right?
Yeah,
she wants to keep acting up. I'm like, hey, leave. She throws her elbow up, elbows me. I'm like, okay, now you're going to jail. She takes off on foot again. So she's getting battery on Leo, resisting without, trespass after warning, fucking slew of shit. All that's taken care of. They were trespassed, told to leave.
Well, they might be, but not in this situation.
Shoved me with her elbow. At that point, she was actually going to jail.
What's up, Neil? I appreciate you, Neil, for the flow state. Thank you, Neil.
Fine now. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Neil Creator. That's all I would have heard right there. You see it, look. Well, thank you, Neil Creator, for the flow state. But this all I would have heard right before I got RKO'd for doing exactly what she did.
Okay, fine now. Watch out, watch out,
watch out, watch out, watch out. That's all I would have heard. Jim Ross come out of nowhere.
I'm so mad right now.
I would be too.
Like, I'm legitimately fucking pissed.
She's ID'd and everything.
Yep, everything's good.
Take her ass to jail.
Yep. It's not looking forward to spending $500 on a new fucking phone.
So are y'all staying with me until my friend gets here?
Oh, we're about to leave.
Y'all have a good night.
It's good news on Mackenzie. Thank you for being not like your friend. I appreciate it.
I know. I'm just gonna wait on my friend to get me, but just know that y'all need to keep. I mean, I guess this is more than FBI shit, but they definitely money launder, and y'all need.
We here to laugh and have a good time.
Now, to be honest, I didn't see that foot pursuit come. Hey, everyone, I'm John.
I didn't either. I ain't gonna lie.
I responded to my fair share.
I ain't see that foot pursuit coming. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't either. But if she had on shoes, I feel like it would have been a little bit, it'd been a little bit different. It'd have been a longer chase for sure. What's up, Palmer? What's up, Lauren? Lauren back in the chat.
Charged with disorderly intoxication, resisting with violence and trespassing, indicating she was lucky enough to have the battery on a law enforcement officer charge reduced to resisting. We wish the arresting officer luck in getting a new phone. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a...
She broke his phone. She made him break his phone. I would have got way farther away, Lauren. Yeah. You said I would have been treated the same. No, I wouldn't, because I run faster than them. I know how to run. Yeah, I actually run. I just play it. Nah, for real, I would have got way farther than her. Yeah, she got to do better. But she did good to have on them. I'm going to say she did good for the shoes she had on. So, hey, she might need a career in track running or something. What's up? These people wild as hell, though, for real, Carlos. Wild, wild, wild.
Disorderly intoxication, resisting with violence and trespassing, indicating she was lucky enough to have the battery on a law enforcement officer charge reduced to resisting. We wish...
Man, look here. I wouldn't have got mine reduced. He said, cop would get new phone with taxpayers' money. That's what he said, restitution. What's up, Heather? Yo, power back on. Yeah, the power back on. You probably got off of probation or cost anyway. Most likely.
the arresting officer luck in getting a new phone. She is innocent and
Yeah, she got off because it don't say nothing at the end. She most likely got off a few days later. Hey, Kim said, "No, you would not because you would have been shot." Got to get that phone insurance. If I'm a police officer, I'm most definitely getting phone insurance. What's up, Monero? Nah, the cop. Yeah, most definitely getting a new phone. You see the one where they pull over Uber and the guy in the back had bricks of coke? Nah, I ain't see that one. That's pretty wild. The natural state transparency videos. Look here, y'all. Me and natural state transparency don't see eye to eye. Yeah, me and him don't see eye to eye. We had a little falling out because he did something very lame. I don't agree with nobody who tries to take another man, like who tries to break down another man to personally gain from it. Yeah, I didn't like something he did in the past, and we had it was a couple YouTubers, and we had a big word with him to the point where natural state transparency, you don't see him get on camera for real no more, do you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You see Retro on camera? Nah, I don't. Yeah. Me and natural state transparency, we had a little falling out because don't try to bring down another man and try to build up your own community. Don't do that. I don't like people like that. And in turn, that's what made a lot of his people stop watching him because they don't respect that. Nobody don't respect nobody, and you just trying to tear down a man. You posting videos, somebody got charges dropped on them, but he posting videos. So like, look at this person and how bad he is posting. No comment, Carlos. No comment. But just know if you go back in there, you gonna see my name in there. Cause I'm like, hold up, nah. Cause he had all these people saying something, so I'm like, bro, let me say something. And then everybody in the comments, now they, you know how I am. Now everybody in the comments coming towards me, they like, hey, like, what's really going on? We can see this your channel going up there. So since y'all the YouTubers, what's really going on? Nah, I don't even I have YouTube not even recommend no videos from him. Yeah, he ain't blocked or nothing. I just don't recommend. I don't recommend myself watching him. Me and him, I don't agree with nobody who do that. Any man who try to take down another man to get personal gain for no reason, yeah, and still and then mess up that man community. Nah, I can't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah, he was. I don't. That's lame. Like, say you're a YouTuber, right? Say you're a YouTuber. You make your money off YouTube and all this, and like you got somebody else that make money off YouTube. If you sit right there and keep targeting this person and trying to get their subscribers, and you lying and saying all this extra stuff to get their subscribers to unsubscribe, not watch the video. So now, say he got kids and all this stuff, and he take care of people. So instead of making 10,000 this month, he'd have made probably 4,000 or 5,000 because of lies. People can't, and even his normal viewers still looking at it like, I believe you, but somebody's still saying this about you. So no, it ain't even just that though. So imagine like, okay, so my funds running low. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's somebody who keep coming back every day to try to make your channel die. They not just saying it one time. It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna say it one, 2 or 3 times. No, they waking up every day and they goal is to try to make your channel get terminated and everybody blacklist you. They want you to literally go from at least making 10,000 to 5,000 to about 1,000 to $500 a month. That's what he wanted. And I'm watching this in real time. I'm like, bro, you just want his fans. You want his fans to come over here to you so bad. You want him. He deleted a lot of that stuff, but he wanted. I'm like, bro, I see what you're doing. You are lame. You are lame. And I couldn't agree with him with that. Yeah, natural state transparency. I couldn't agree with him with that. But if you like his channel, it ain't no knock to it. He be having some decent videos every now and then. But yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that made me mad, and that was like a year and a half. That was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, me and Natural State. Yeah, I'm like, you trying to just discredit this man, say he this and that, that and that. But I never look. It's a lot of YouTubers who act like they good people and they are not. They act like they show love to you, but they not. When like you see how a lot of y'all coming in here, I can remember y'all names. I'm remembering you. Like that's how I felt from him. Natural State didn't remember nobody name. He didn't remember people names. He ain't remember it. Man, what? He ain't do none of that. If you over here trying to keep dissing people for views, I don't like you. And I ain't talking about you just posting one video. I'm talking about you going back to back, trying to dig into their life, find everything about them, and be weird. You a hater. You a hater. Yeah, I got away from that. Where all this even is. It was a YouTuber who was trying to talk down. So look, imagine you see how we watching the body cam videos. It was two YouTubers who do body cam videos, and one YouTuber was just mad at the other one and was trying to get his audience to not like him because he like, I don't like you, I got a problem with you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't care. Look, it can be the biggest troll ever. I can have the biggest troll come in my chat right now. If your channel start doing numbers and you start doing good, I ain't got nothing to say about you. Nope, I ain't got nothing to say about you because I'm not finna sit here and be like, nah, you was this bad person and try to bring you down, and you probably got a whole different mindset now. I don't know what you thinking. You probably feel bad about what you said. You probably don't. But it ain't up to me to sit right here and try to sit right here and keep talking down on you all day. And if I do say something about you, I'll probably say one thing if you say something crazy, but I'm not going to wake up every day and make it my mission to be like, oh, this man right here, let me make it this much harder. And then for somebody who built up a community for nothing, like, do y'all know how hard it is to build it up for nothing? You say you'll get my channel taken down? Shit, you better come with it. You better come with it. Hey, hey, you must not know who Retro the Super Villain is, man. You must not know who Retro the Super Villain is, man. That's the first person that come out as soon as I see a copyright strike. Oh, Super Villain Services, what do we need? Yeah, get it gone. Copyright, community guideline, warning. Yeah, stop playing. Yeah, yeah. So that's the basic reason why I stopped watching him, because he had a lot of this man's supporters. Because you got to remember, they all watch the same video. So once you see a video about a YouTuber and somebody saying this and editing the video to make them look this bad, and the police had the wrong information, but you not putting that in there. Like the man posted, like he ended up posting the paperwork proving him wrong, but now you want to delete the video after you proved him wrong, after he proved you wrong, and your audience looking at you crazy. Now they in the comments of the video going back to it. Like imagine you wake up a bunch of hate comments because now they realize that you lied to them, but you delete the video before your day one see you. Like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. I would never do that to nobody, and I'm going to call out anybody. That's why they'll never want to see me at the top. You think they'll want to see me in a room with Mr. Beast now? Because as soon as they get to acting weird, I'm hopping on live. Hey, y'all, they weird in here. Yup, and anybody touch me, I got 5 guns on me. And this jacket I got on bulletproof. Yup, and I got a helmet on me. Yup, I'm finna walk up out this room and I'm gonna keep talking. And ain't nobody gonna touch me. You think you finna send a drone strike on me? I'm gonna dive out the car. Yeah, look, y'all. It's people like me. They don't want me in them rooms. Look, a lot of these YouTubers are fake. Like, they don't like y'all. They look at y'all like tools. They don't want to acknowledge y'all. They be acting like they don't see y'all messages. They be like, oh, the chat too fast. The chat moves too fast. Like, even when the chat moving fast and going crazy, I can see something. It's somebody name, like Jeremy, Kim, Dog, Robert. I can see somebody name. Like, somebody name is going to be there. They be trying to act like they don't see what y'all saying. People see that. That's why they be feeling some type of way. Yeah, these YouTubers can see y'all comments. They act like they don't see y'all because they feel like that you ain't worth it. But let you be a somebody with a name. I bet you they see you. He said, "Oh my God, what is this?" Nah, for real. These YouTubers don't like y'all. Like, literally, y'all are just money to them. These YouTubers, think about this. They just want to make videos and not even nothing spectacular. Most YouTubers want to make videos, make hella money, get a big house, and just stream in bigger settings and do stuff. Oh, I just bought a Lamborghini for $10 million. Oh, and show y'all stuff like that. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. Like, you did all this, you can't at least, like, you can't find a subscriber. You can't go down your subscriber list. Like, just think about it. You making millions of dollars off social media, off YouTube and all this. You can't be like, you know what? Let me find out a way to get my sub something. Let me get full cars. Let me go get full cars. Let me pick 4 random subs, cause you can see your sub list. Be like, hey, and keep hitting the @ button. Whoever respond, or you might be on stream one day and win, like, oh yeah, let's go to them. Let's make a video going to them and picking up this car and giving it to them. I'd rather give y'all the stuff. We can make videos, but I'd rather give y'all the stuff. But imagine I talk to y'all, I've been watching your videos for this long. That's more genuine than the stuff they do. All they want is a big house to flex and say this how they live and be weird. Like, most people not even entertaining. Most big content creators not entertaining. They just got a lot of videos that went viral, so people just sit in the chat and talk a lot and make them feel like they're important. It ain't, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. People be like, oh, why you say this? Why you say that? Because once I got my channel like to 160K subs, it was just a lot of thinking, like, you know what? It's a lot of fake people. Because I still try my hardest to connect with the community. I still can read my comments. And, people just, they act. They just want to act like they too busy, they too good. Like, they life so official. All they want to do is be like, yeah, look, guys, look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. Don't want to do nothing interesting. Like, at least have it to where your stream can pick what you do every now and then. They put the algorithm with money. Man, if I'm being honest, it's a whole catch-22, because certain people get pushed by the algorithm even though they shouldn't be getting pushed. But I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Literally, bots. Be having so many bots. People over here making 50, 70, 80K a month, 100K a month, scamming fans, doing all type of stuff. And then and then when they meet the fans, they don't even like the fans. How do you not like the people who give you even the ability to have everything? Like, come on, like, I'm not saying you gotta be like, I'm not saying like you gotta be like, you gotta acknowledge everybody, but at a point you do. Because if I got 1 million fans, I think I gotta say hi to 1 million people. Because you didn't have to hit that subscribe button. You didn't have to watch these videos. People don't understand that. You didn't have to do none of this. You didn't have to do none of that. You said, let's get back to it. Yeah, man. We finna get back to it. But we had to get on all the fakeness in the world. All these fake content creators who act like they like you, then forget your name within 5 minutes. Next time you in the chat, they don't even know who you are. But look, this right here was the moment of instant regret. I wonder
on
what
December
they did.
12th, 2022, a deputy was on patrol when he observed a speeding vehicle in Belvidere, Wisconsin. He activated his radar unit, which clocked the vehicle traveling 66 miles per hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. When a traffic stop was initiated, it appeared the vehicle accelerated to get away from the deputy with speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour. The 24-year-old male driver,
y'all
later
ain't no
identified as
peasants.
Jordan, continued to flee at high speeds while driving recklessly.
Because y'all, like, the average, like, random people, you never know what you can learn from a random person.
Alright, where did they turn?
Herman, moving back Buffalo 6. Just across the tracks.
What's up, Lloyd? Yeah, the sub's coming
92,
in, Lloyd.
do I have permission to continue into the city?
Are you a Sagittarius?
50 miles an hour right now. We're just going past the cemetery.
Yeah. Yes, Tasha. How did you know that? How would you know that, Tasha?
The sheriff soon advised to terminate the pursuit due to its nearing city limits.
97, all units, wedge back off and then look for the vehicle. Go through town and look for it.
Oh, the
They're going
show
past
always
13th
goes
Street
on.
right now. I have my lights and sirens turned off at this time. They're turning left on the County Road O. Left on the County Road O towards Cochrane.
Make my head
As the
big and
deputy
then-
continued in the direction
Nah,
of
for real,
Jordan,
Tom.
he was observed running through many stop signs.
They're going past the fire station right now.
I'd appreciate
They're
you
at
keeping it
the
real
stop
every single
sign,
time. I
O
know.
and North Main.
Y'all don't know why
Turn
people
right,
run away
heading into
nowadays,
Cochrane.
knowing you're not getting away.
Once he went beyond the city limits, the pursuit was reinitiated.
What's your speed with him?
I'm currently doing 40.
These cops here, nah.
They're turning left onto 5th Street, heading to 35.
10-4, you can continue this pursuit then.
10-4. Left onto 35, northbound. They're still northbound. They're coming up on Seaford Hill.
I'm at Seaford Hill now.
That's them right there by you.
I'm gonna take them here. They're turning on Seifert Hill.
92 is at Seifert Hill.
Going through the field, Mitch.
When his vehicle was stopped, he quickly backed into one of the squad cars and proceeded to flee again. At the same time, the deputy noticed another occupant inside the car.
Adam Frank Victor 7935. Adam Frank Victor 7935. 1050. Alma, I'm disabled.
There's 2 males in the car. 2 males in the car. They're southbound now.
Correction, I'm back at it. Going southbound.
Hey, no way.
Alma, if you get his log that they struck 92 squad.
Hey, no way.
95, Owen, you copy?
10-4, copy. No one to the south. You want me to get trouble?
Lost applesauce.
Absolutely. Back slammed
Y'all
right into me.
nasty superheroes.
Yes, please. They struck 92 squad. Southbound.
Google cop Freemason
past 5th
badges.
Street now.
92 or 94. Do you want me to get one on or Trumbull County headed this way?
10-4. Get them heading this way.
95, Alma. Traffic is light at this time. Light traffic at this time.
You can go around him, bitch. Try to slow him down and box him in
You're
again.
watching from
Run that plate again, get it.
Alma, it's Wisconsin. Adam Frank Victor 7935. Adam Frank Victor 73.
What's up, Tay Cruz?
7935. I'm right behind him now.
10-4-95. Southbound 35 Prairie Moon, passive vehicles on the left.
Speeds well in excess of the posted limits.
92. I'm gonna try to get around him here in a straight stretch.
Everybody hit that like button for me.
Careful. He's slamming on the brakes there, 95.
Nah, this gotta be a grown man with issues. This can't be no kid. What's up, thank you?
Watch out, they might turn there. Yeah.
Taking Prairie Moon, Prairie Moon.
Alma, not sure you copy. They turned into Prairie Moon.
Prairie Moon, correction, 2 occupants in the vehicle. 2 occupants, Prairie Moon, northbound.
As speeds decreased, a deputy was able to perform a pit maneuver on Jordan's vehicle.
Southbound Kamrowski. Alma, I took him out. Hands up! Get your hands up now!
Let me see. What level? I'm just want to see.
Elma, I took him out. Hands up! Get your hands up now!
Boy, GSP would have kept pushing that car. GSP would have pushed the car until it tipped over, then re-tipped the car back over, flipped it over one more time, and then told him to get out the car. Calmly.
Show me your hand!
Of course,
Don't move!
If it's Wisconsin, you know they drunk. It's always cold there.
Anybody in the back seat? Don't move!
I'm not.
Don't move!
What's up, Jesse?
Hey, I want to let you know right
What's
now.
up, BJ?
Yeah. Don't move your hands.
There's a gun in my pocket.
He advises a gun.
It's loaded.
Keep your fucking hands up! Don't move! Put your phone down. Just give me your phone.
Here.
Just don't move!
Yeah,
Put your
GSP
hands
don't
up.
play.
There.
Put your hands up. Touch the ceiling.
I got you.
Okay?
I got you.
Still don't move.
Here.
I'm gonna take your seatbelt off.
Yeah. Here, get it. Get it
Where's
out of my pocket.
What's up,
It's in a
Chemo?
holster. I have a valid CCW.
What's up, Nicholas?
I don't know nothing about this.
Do not move.
Yes, sir. I was just.
It's right here, Ryan. I got it.
Car.
Yeah, let me not.
Everybody,
Don't move.
hey, hit that like
Do
button
not
for me.
Fucking move. I mean it.
Hit the like button if you shouldn't move.
Do not move. You keep them hands up. Both of you. Arrows around in the chamber. That's fine.
Okay,
I don't give a shit.
Let you know.
Get out.
Hey.
Keep your hands up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got you. Get out. I want you to lay on the fucking road right there.
I got you.
Lay on the road.
I'm just a passenger.
Lay down.
I got you.
Put your arms behind your back.
I don't know shit.
What's up, Edith?
My wife is good. Oh, man. I'm just going to pick up
Give me your phone. Don't move.
Man, we can work through this.
Yeah, I know. But I need to be there by 5.
All right.
I have no other way out.
Sometimes you gotta
Drag
tell.
his ass out, Mitch. Get out. Is there anything else in this car I should know about a gun?
No, sir.
Get out. Give me your other hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get out.
Yes, sir. I'm coming.
Get out.
Yes, sir. I'm coming.
Get out of the car.
Elon Musk. Oh, nah, they ain't got nothing coming. What's up, Epic?
Sir, may I say that this is not his fault?
I don't care, man.
This is my fault.
Like that. Okay?
I know, sir. And I said
up,
we can
Lorena
work through this,
Zumba?
but
No, that guy said I'll get a bullet. I don't need a bullet.
I said if you move, you'll get a bullet.
What's up,
Was I
Roman?
not clear enough with you?
It's not. It's
What's
just
up, Toxic?
I didn't do nothing.
Rude? You just drove all over the place.
No,
What's
sir,
up,
that was me,
W3?
sir. That was me,
What's
sir.
up, Zakaya?
Think of the
You said you
circumstances
back.
here before you speak. Thank
Happy to see
you.
you back.
Please double. I did not search him, obviously, but
There's a wallet in my back right pocket.
okay, we're gonna help you up on your knees here, okay?
What's up, Justin? What's up,
Do you need
Mega?
EMS at all?
No, sir.
You're okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any weapons?
No, sir. I believe there's a lighter in my pocket. That'd be about it.
Any other guns in the car?
No,
Any
sir.
other people in the back of the car? or
No,
anything?
sir. There was no one. This was not his decision. This was me, sir.
Okay, and I respect that. I'll have you step up.
What's up, Captain Morgan? What's up,
Okay.
Dion? What's up, Cletus? What's up, Joanne?
Bond?
Ryan?
For what?
DVD?
You
What's
don't
up,
have to answer
Shy?
that, that's fine.
What's up, Fly?
While the deputy was standing by the open door, he detected a strong odor of marijuana
Of course they
emitting
was
from
smoking.
inside.
They was drinking and smoking.
Hang on,
What's
on.
up,
Get him out of
dude?
the way,
What's
Mike.
up,
His car
RLT?
is clearly still in fucking gear.
No, sir. It's in park.
You got it in park?
Yes, sir. It is in park.
Okay. Come back here, bud. I didn't search him at all, Mike. He had a gun in his pocket. Just stay right here.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that had the gun in his pocket.
What's up, Mama?
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure you don't have anything in your waistline. Anything in your shorts?
No, sir.
What's up,
They're just playing basketball
Jay-Z?
Yeah, there's pockets, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What's up, Zachariah?
I was able to back up a little bit and get
I
out of my
appreciate
squad.
everybody who just sent them gifts
I'm gonna put
too.
this in your wallet.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry about this.
Smiles with the flower.
It was very stupid.
We got Toxic with the
Very
chili. And
Put ourselves and other people at risk for their lives, man.
it was another one. It was another one.
You know.
Hop in.
It was another one. I know it was three.
The two vapes in the
Thank you for the flow
cup
state.
holder are mine.
Okay, the one with weed in them?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, it was a flow state. Okay, from Brian.
No, sir.
Okay.
I ran because I don't have a license and I'm out on bond.
I'll have you sit down, bud.
Thank you, Gadget.
And then just, once you're in there, kick your feet this way. I just want to make sure you don't have anything in your socks or anything like that.
No, sir, just the anklet.
Is there any chance you would grab the jacket out of the back seat?
Sure.
The Milwaukee one?
Anklet. Is that what you're on bond with or what?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my legs.
Your adrenaline pumping, but you did all this on the ankle monitor. Don't even worry about it. I could have told y'all about his shoes he was up to no good. Yeah, look, man, look. Them shoes. You see them shoes? They'd have had worse days. Like he still catalytic converters and run from junkyard dogs. Like he been digging holes with them shoes. Talking about I don't know what's wrong with my leg. It's adrenaline. I appreciate everybody who sent the gifts too. Love all y'all. We just got another flow state.
I don't feel any pain.
Okay,
thank you, Katie.
You're probably just cold. A lot of adrenaline running through. I'll throw this on.
My bad, Zakaya.
Is it okay if I sit sideways? Because I'm so tall.
Katie said all these armchair cups.
So I'll just leave it off then, because obviously you can't sit sideways then, and you won't fit. So accidentally.
Thank you, Zakaya, for the flow state. I appreciate you.
He's worried about his ride.
Wife, I didn't break the laws.
Dude, just hang tight, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I got your coat there. Just hang out.
And just so you know, everything's recorded in here, so don't say or do anything stupid.
I have no. I'm not gonna disrespect you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Still in converters, man. Yeah, them
You
shoes
good?
diabolical.
He has a ankle monitor on.
Who is it?
I don't even know. This is his. This is his wallet right here. Yep, that's the driver.
How many guns do they have?
This is the one that was in that guy's pocket.
There's
the passenger.
Oh,
that was this one.
that was that one. Oh, okay. Or did you have your gun out?
I had mine
My
out.
hand. You had your up. You were clearing it or what?
I had mine out here. That was this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I had mine out here because when I went to put it back in there, it ejected a shell out.
Oh. Do you have this guy's ID at all? Oh,
I do not know. Just turned up by the middle
What's
to go
up,
southbound. They're coming
Laura?
northbound at 66, so I locked it in, and I turned around, turned my lights on, and they just
What's up, Grinch?
put her to the floor. Then they started catching
Nicole?
some traffic. So that's why they turned off. Otherwise, they would have kept coming
What's up,
right to you.
King?
I'll go on the other side here.
What's up, Mega?
And then they're in the field and hit you.
Yeah, I pulled up behind him. He backed into me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then my car actually like quit.
What's up,
And then I
Action?
was able to get it going again.
Yeah, I saw you sitting there. I was like, oh,
I
crap.
was like, this ain't good.
What's up, Split
This is a
Decision?
vape noise.
There it
Yeah,
is.
it smells like weed in here. You said that the vapes are both his and they have weed in it.
No, thank you, Darius.
Yeah.
After a search of the vehicle, several vaping items were discovered, one of which tested positive for marijuana.
I wonder if they ditched
Yeah,
anything.
I love you.
For a little
Thank
bit there,
you.
they got a little bit
I
ahead of me.
appreciate that,
In
Ryan.
the back, your squat up a tad bit.
See if you can be able to fit in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Blaze,
I
for the
was just wondering, is this at
ooh
least
for the
still
super
Wisconsin?
chat. Thank
I
you,
don't
Blaze,
know.
for the $5
This is
super
Wisconsin,
chat.
correct. Why is that?
I appreciate you.
Because I was going to unload my gun before minute.
Hey, everybody, go to the comments and hit the like button on Blaze the Doja. Thank you for the 5 on the super chat. I appreciate you.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Everybody hit them like buttons.
Gotcha. Yeah, here's another weed vape. So 2 weed vapes and that clip thing. I don't think he has a license. I think it's an ID card only.
So that's why you ran it through the fucking.
He said that. He's out on bond. He has an ankle monitor bracelet, so I don't know if he's supposed to be here. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I got turned around. I looked and they're way up there. It's like, holy crap. Yeah, I thought your squad was going to look worse than that. They hit you hard.
Oh, yeah, he backed into me.
Yeah, when they backed into you, they hit you
Hey,
hard.
BCR.
He was
Thank you,
coming right to you
BCR.
guys, but he got behind traffic, so he turned off. I don't get it.
No,
Why do you run for that? Is this just a little bitty weed one-hitter, or what the hell is this?
That's what it looks like.
W Blaze.
I'm kind of congested.
Yeah,
It's like a one-hitter to me.
That's what it looked like to me. What do you think he would have gave up when he was in the field? Rather than hitting you.
Right.
So, I mean, this is literally it.
I take it from like an RCS, dude. Sure.
He said, thank you, customer kindness, not him.
Yeah. You want me to,
We appreciate your customers, Blaze. Tell them we appreciate the whole chat.
read him his rights?
It's
and
about-
ask him he last smoke?
Yeah. But
I didn't ask him that.
Clearly, they were
It
fucking
reeks
smoking.
in there.
Yeah.
And there's no.
Why not? Ask him why he ran.
What?
The car
My
belongs
friend
to
they
me.
were updating.
Okay. Okay. We have to get it towed out of here though, because we obviously can't leave it here. So.
Yes, sir. No.
And it's smashed up, so.
I was just like,
Yeah, appreciate it.
Definitely no longer girlfriend.
Still in possession of a loaded weapon, fleeing possession bond.
Possibly.
Bond violation.
No
Yeah.
possible.
He'll be out in a week.
Yeah, I definitely bring
What's
my
up,
girlfriend
Dakota?
if she ran from the police in my car.
Well,
I'm not gonna
What's
lie
up,
to you.
Jennifer?
I have no excuse. They're fucking stupid.
Yanni.
I have no excuse, but I do apologize.
I can sit in here with him.
What's up, Father James?
And then Mitch can drive the other genius.
You say you got more than 1,000 people watching you. How does it feel? I feel nervous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could put. No, we can. Put
I feel like
Mitch can.
I'm gonna forget the camera on.
Yeah, this other guy.
Not just playing. No, it is nervous at times though, cause you look up, you be like, hold up.
Okay, so
I gotta say the right thing.
Yeah, we're good.
Get you your quarter. Get you out of your handcuffs. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know shit about that.
anytime something like that happens,
Can I have you let go of your hands for me, bud?
goes in handcuffs so we can figure it out. Because when people run, you don't know what's going on.
Can you let go of your hand, bud?
I just want to go get my car, and I don't know how that's going to happen.
We're going to give you a ride to the quick trip stuff.
The quick trip where?
You searched him, right, Mike?
Fuck.
Well, we could take you to jail.
No, definitely not.
Then thanks a lot, sir. I appreciate it. Even though I've been smoking weed today.
I didn't do a damn thing.
I can smell it on your breath.
New subscriber alert.
You said I might accidentally mute.
Dude,
you can continue the conversation and go northbound.
Thank you for the sub, Big Frog.
You cannot
Thank
say
you for subbing
anything.
to the
Go
Supervillain
southbound
channel.
Fountain City and say, thanks, officers, because my buddy's
Rito, you good? You got this.
and I appreciate you helping us out. That's the direction I think you want to go. Right?
it was
Like,
CBD
you
though.
feel no ways. Yeah.
For me.
I try to just be
I
myself.
don't know about for anybody else. It's not my business. It's not my thing.
Okay.
Okay.
He searched you, right?
Yeah, I searched. He did.
Okay, good.
Somebody did.
Okay.
I think both of them did, actually. Yes, sir.
Then you can hop in this one.
You're grabbing that, right?
Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll keep it for right now.
My phone was on the dash.
The white car?
Yes.
I can grab that
on the
for you.
passenger
Which
side.
phone's yours?
It's a Samsung Galaxy, a cheaper Galaxy. It was the one that was sitting on the passenger side on the dash. I put it down when they came up.
Oh, should be there.
Okay.
Hey, Jason, you.
Just throw your seatbelt on for me, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I think he's recording us when we came up.
Kev, don't worry about it, Kev. Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, keep it. You might be recording the whole chase.
Did you record the whole pursuit?
No, I did when you got here because you guys had guns drawn. That's all I recorded. I was scared. I had one in my pocket. Obviously I don't know. I'm a fucking passenger. But it wasn't until you were walking up to that side of the car.
Can I review the video?
Can I?
I'll be right here with you.
I have to unlock it. That's all it is. See? Right here.
Okay. Then go back to the other video that you had on there.
No. This is ice fishing.
Okay.
This is nothing.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. You can't keep my phone, but look, my wife.
Well, I can't keep your phone, but yeah.
No, I'm saying I'll be dead.
Get on the phone with your wife and tell her to come northbound.
Thank you for the stars, Toxic.
Trying to verify that that's his and
yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
Thank you for the flow stay, Matthew.
The cops, I guess, are giving me a ride to Fountain City Quick Trip. I'm
I appreciate y'all.
I didn't do nothing.
Sincerely.
Jordan's obviously going to jail. We got fucking pit maneuvered and shit. Yep. Yeah, I was just letting you know I'm safe. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to the cities. But I love you. I guess. I don't guess. I love you. Bye. Did he even have anything worth fucking running over?
Not too much.
What an idiot. I mean, an idiot regardless, but what the fuck, man? Like, you just fucking screwed me.
Afterward, it was determined the pursuit spanned 11.5 miles. Jordan was charged with felony counts of vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, possession of THC, second offense, bail jumping, ×2, misdemeanor counts of operating without a valid license, third one within 3 years, and bail jumping. At the time, he was out on 3 bonds for 3 open cases. Ultimately,
I love
a
you,
month
I
later,
guess.
he pled guilty to vehicle fleeing eluding an officer. All his other charges were dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. He was given 3 years probation with conditions of no possession, consumption of alcohol, or controlled substances.
I appreciate you,
His
Sir
driver's
Jacob.
license was revoked for 6 months and was also given 31 days of jail credit. All of his traffic citations totaled over $2,500. Again, the prosecutor moved to dismiss all citations, except for one which was operating with a restricted controlled substance. Head over to codebluecam.com and check out our...
I'll be having it. Sometimes you be having to hear stuff twice.
A month later, he pled guilty to vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer. All his other charges were dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. He was given 3 years probation with conditions of no possession, consumption of alcohol, or controlled substances. His driver's license was revoked for 6 months and was also given 31 days of jail credit. All of his traffic citations totaled...
If that was me, I would have got 200 years. Yeah, if that was me, they would have deuced heads and kicked me through the window. They would have sent 3 pepper ball shots through the window. They wouldn't even said stop. They would just got to going. They would have just started going crazy. It's no way that man just did 31. Thank you, Timothy, for the flow state. 31 days in jail. Man, what? I thought I had to hear it again to make sure I wasn't dreaming. You know how they be saying pinch yourself? I just had to hear it again. You said look at all the gifts you getting today. I appreciate it. I just unlocked it on this channel today too. So that's why I appreciate everybody so much. They so light on these people, 3 bonds, and that's all they get. Yeah, like man, they be letting anybody out of jail, and they wonder why people end up right back there. They need people like him to spice up the community, I guess. I don't know, or to lead good people in the wrong direction. Yeah, man. Like that dude right there is crazy, man. Everybody hit that like button for me before we start this crazy one. This Facebook post led to a horrific double murder. So man, social media, people be going crazy over social media so much. Like you can't even go. Look, I be telling everybody this. Let's get in the car and go to social media right now. And then that's when I'll start taking it ultra serious. And when we can both get in the car and pull up to social media house and get out the car and go inside, that's when I can start taking social media serious.
If anybody's inside, speak out now, you will get bit. You didn't see anybody run through here at all? No running, nobody running through here?
The footage you are watching was captured during a manhunt for an active shooter. While the manhunt was ongoing, residents and business owners in the area were told to stay inside and lock their doors, and local schools entered a state of lockdown.
Here's up. Anybody in here, come out right now. And I'll send him that.
The cause for this manhunt was a shooting that occurred just moments earlier in a quiet neighborhood in Sodus, New York. When police interviewed the resident who lived directly next door to the shooting, they were able to gain insight into the moments leading up to the call. As Tiffany Thayer was grabbing some gummy bears for her 2-year-old, Tiffany took a peek out of her kitchen window and saw her neighbor Josh Niles leaning against his truck. He was having a fervent conversation with someone Tiffany was unfamiliar with. In this exact moment, Josh's girlfriend Amber Washburn was pulling into the driveway. As Tiffany reached for the gummy bears, she heard loud gunshots. That jolted her back to the kitchen window. Now Josh was gripping his chest and falling to the ground, while Amber put her vehicle in reverse as an attempt to escape the shooter. However, as Amber passed the shooter, he turned and shot her directly in the head, killing her instantly. The car, which was no longer being operated, but was still in reverse, ended up in another neighbor's driveway across the street. As this happened, Josh was injured but still alive. Tiffany could hear him calling out in anguish as he watched Amber be executed. This was followed by more gunshots. Then, silence.
What the fuck? Was this a Facebook beef that went wrong or something? What y'all think happened? I need y'all opinions right now. I didn't. Okay. My
The
mind
end result
scrambled.
was a gruesome crime scene. The most shocking discovery that police made upon arrival was in the backseat of that same vehicle, Amber and Josh's 4-year-old son, alive but seemingly in a state of shock as he held on tight to his 4-piece chicken nuggets. As the manhunt continued, multiple witnesses let the police know that they had seen the shooters.
He gotta go. He gotta go. Whoever the shooter is gotta go. He needs to be found immediately. At this moment. Thank you, James, for the school bus. That ain't no school bus. That's like one of them. What kind of bus is that? Thank you for the bus. I want to know what kind of bus that is.
Sprint away through backyards.
Is it
He was
cheating?
wearing a black
I don't know.
sweatshirt and a green hat. The manhunt pushed through the night, but to no avail. The little success that they did have was in finding some potential evidence. A black Under Armour ski mask, which was taken to the lab for analysis. Video recordings from home surveillance systems were obtained, which made that mask all the more relevant. These snapshots displayed a masked figure roaming the streets just moments before the shooting. Not only did this person match the description that witnesses gave, but they were also headed in the direction of Josh and Amber's home. The question became more relevant than ever. Who could have done this and why?
I appreciate you again, James.
It has been 2 days since someone shot and killed a young Sodas couple, and no one's been arrested.
Investigators say the shooter intentionally targeted 28-year-old Joshua Niles and 24-year-old Amber Washburn, but they did not say why. Tonight, friends gathered outside their home to mourn. Ashley Edlund was there.
Tonight, these candles and flowers line
Thank you,
the
Jester.
sidewalk in front of Josh and Amber's home. Friends, family, and neighbors brought them out tonight to honor their memories.
Whoever did it.
I appreciate you, Jester.
My kids grow up with that now. And that's nothing kids should ever have to do. It's not something that you ever want to find out. The most I have to say to y'all is justice needs to be served. My kids need that closure.
This is Charlene Childers. About a decade earlier, Josh and Charlene had 2 children, Gab.
Hold on. It's starting to. I think Charlene has something to do with this. Thank you, Jester, for the Uncle Alert and the teacups, the cheers. Thank you. I appreciate you. I think Charlene has something to do with it. It's probably custody.
And Bentley Niles. When detectives spoke with Charlene over the phone, she seemed to have a slew of complaints about Josh's behavior during their past relationship, including that he would sometimes have violent outbursts. These violent outbursts led to Charlene frequently calling 911, and after Charlene accused Josh of trying to choke her, Josh was arrested and charged with unlawful imprisonment. He ultimately pled guilty to these charges. The constant discourse between the two resulted in a separation, and they were forced to reach a custody agreement. The agreement allowed Josh to take care of the children during the summer months. As Josh moved on to his new girlfriend Amber, Charlene had met and married a man named Tim Dean. The two had worked together at the Dumas, Texas Police Department. Charlene as an animal control officer and Tim as a sergeant. This was before he began working as the chief of police for Sunray Police Department. Tim also had his own 3-year-old daughter from a previous marriage who lived with him and Charlene at the time. Soon after their wedding, Tim's charming qualities were overshadowed.
He abuser. I can tell by the way he looked. That is a abuser. Thank you, Brian, for the flow state. Brian Hargett. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. People coming back to back. I appreciate y'all. Charlene and Brian did it.
By a darker side. His ill behavior came to a climax when he physically abused his daughter, slapping her in the face. Little did he know, Charlene had recorded this incident and posted it on Facebook. Charlene's friends quickly notified the police, and an investigation was launched.
Might be wrong, y'all.
A few days later, Dean was charged with felony child abuse, and when Josh found out that his children were living under the same roof as a child abuser, he immediately filed for custody. This was quickly granted, and Charlene was no longer allowed to watch over her children. At this point, Charlene made the decision to divorce Tim in order to regain joint custody of her children. This happened just months before the shooting. The tension between Josh, Charlene, and Tim stood out to the investigators, and they now believed that they had their 2 main persons of interest. Phone records made Charlene easy to rule out, since her first phone call with detectives placed her in Texas immediately after the shooting. This was about 1,600 miles and a 24-hour drive away. That brings us to Tim. Theoretically, it would make more sense for Tim to be the shooter. Charlene was leaving him to regain custody of her children, But if Josh and Amber were dead, the court may have had no choice but to give them back to Charlene, potentially saving the marriage. However, in order to substantiate this theory, it was crucial for the investigators to figure out Tim's whereabouts leading up to the murders. After obtaining a warrant for Tim's phone records, they discovered that 2 days before the murders, he was not home in Texas, but he had actually placed a 911 call 400 miles away in Emporia, Kansas.
What's up,
The reason
Effie?
for the call was that Tim had wrecked his car and was sitting in a ditch on the side of a country road. What you are about to see is the body cam footage from this incident, recorded by Deputy Corey Nicolette of the Lyon County's Sheriff's Office.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Christy, for the flow state.
Turn around.
I appreciate you.
Okay, got your license and paperwork for this thing?
It's a gun rental car.
Mm-hmm. Got your rental agreement? Yeah.
What's up, Villa?
Jump in here with me real quick.
I think his name.
Okay,
Who you talking about, Tim?
Tim proceeded to tell the officer that he had attempted and failed a U-turn while looking for a gas station, which only resulted.
Honestly, man, I was just driving. My whole life has kind of gone lately. More or less living out of my car.
But you had money to get a rental?
Yeah, I still work. Just off this weekend.
You didn't want to take your car?
My car started acting up on it.
Oh. So you're just driving around Kansas from Texas, huh?
Yeah.
So where's your wife?
She's at home.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, like I said, it's all gone.
The agencies involved in Josh and Amber's case were able to obtain this footage from Deputy Nicolette's body cam, but they still weren't done building their timeline. Now part of the investigation, Nicolette backtracked to where Tim had gone after the encounter on the side of the road, K&S East Side Service Center. The crew there had helped Tim unload his belongings from the wrecked rental car and were willing to give their perspective to the police.
Thanks for coming in on your day off. You're welcome. Appreciate it.
Rifle. That's when I saw the shotgun under the tote, grabbed the shotgun, and I saw a sport vest. And,
with pouches or something?
I don't remember if there was pouches, but it was all black.
Did he come in the shop?
Yeah.
We should have video of him in the shop.
Do you?
You should have.
We got camera right there.
When Tim was done unloading his arsenal from the rental car, he then called an Uber. The police then also followed up with the driver at her day job.
You know, he warned me. He goes, "It's a shotgun. Is that a problem?" I said, "Is it loaded?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, then that's fine." I don't, I'm not scared of guns.
And that's the last you saw him was with Motel 6?
The last I saw him.
Okay.
She then dropped Tim off at a local Motel 6. Deputy Nicolette presumed Tim had rented another car after staying the night at the Motel 6, so he went to the local enterprise to chat with the employees there.
So you know who I'm talking about?
I have an idea, yeah.
Thank you for the makeup brushes. Thank you, Chanel. I appreciate you.
And then I told him that he couldn't rent because he just had cash on him. And he was really upset about that, and he just left.
While Tim wasn't successful with this rental car agency, that didn't stop him from going to others nearby. He was somehow able to rent a car from the airport, and the vehicle he borrowed can be seen in these surveillance photos headed in the direction of upstate New York.
Yeah, he rented a car to kill them. Yeah, ARP. It might be a random. Nah, it ain't nothing random about this. It definitely was Tim. I told you I was Tim. Look at him. I could tell by his face it's Tim. Man, he was a law enforcement officer. That automatically take points off of me.
At this point, law enforcement was satisfied with the amount of evidence that they had against Tim, and so they finally decided to confront him and arrest him. They placed explosives on his front door and blew it away. Tim soon came walking out with his hands up and was apprehended.
Thank you,
They
Hubba
brought
Dub.
Tim down to the station for questioning.
I appreciate you for the flow stay, Hubba.
The first thing that they wanted to know was how well Tim knew Josh and Amber.
Had you ever met him in person?
Taking the gun into the Uber is crazy work.
How did she react to losing custody?
Obviously not.
What's up, Bruce?
Like anybody else. Yeah.
I mean, she's never not had the kid. She blame you?
He premeditated. Oh yeah, everything was planned out.
Do you think he'd get her kids?
He thought he was smart. Like, put it into his wife's face.
I mean, in your mind, is that a possibility? You thought maybe this would help get her back?
What's up, Mitch? Cops live and breathe lies. Yep, they lying right now.
It's been done.
They probably tell the truth. Why they lying?
Her back. I accepted that. That's why.
Jonathan.
What state of mind? Is it true you hated Josh? I never even met the man.
They then revealed to
Hey,
Tim
Jonathan,
that
I
they
know what
knew
you're
he
talking
had
about.
driven to upstate New York around the time of the murders, but the detectives just wanted the truth about why.
Yep, Jeff and Jonathan, I know what y'all talking about. The creep. And when they stopped using police as security, he hired to be a substitute teacher. Well, he applied to be one, and then he was on like a coach for something.
Tim explains that this was his initial plan in heading up to New York, but tells investigators that he didn't end up seeing Charlene's uncle. Instead, in his depressed state, he claimed to have just drove, slept, and drank during the entirety of his trip.
I mean, I could tell
It's
you
your first time here, Ace?
But my version of hard and your version of hard is two different things. I can't say my life's been that hard. But goodness.
You too, Freddie?
I can't sympathize with you.
I didn't drive to commit a crime. Never been in the presence of a big...
Wait. This is the same dude, but I don't remember having all this information. That is the same dude that was a cop. And, oh, my Lord. But I don't remember seeing it like this. That's why you got to watch the same video on different channels. The different channels to tell you, because I didn't have a good idea of what he did. They talked about it, but this channel went into great detail on what happened. What's up, Emily? How you doing? Chan, how you doing? If he was playing games, he said
Unfortunately
lawyer.
for the investigators, Tim would not confess and
if he
continued
wasn't
to
playing
proclaim
games.
his innocence. However, this wasn't the only person in Texas that the police wanted to talk to.
Facebook
This is
posts
Braun
lead to
Bowler.
horrific
Braun
double
had
murder.
served 11 years as a Texas cop, most recently at the Sunray Police Department after Tim had lost his job. The two were actually close friends, and when Tim wanted to drive to New York but was stuck at work, Braun picked up the rental himself and put it under his name. Following Tim's interrogation,
Tom, we
they
seen
called
it.
Braun for his own
It was on a
interview.
different channel.
Yes.
Because I don't remember him pulling out no
They dove
ARPs
head
and
first
buying
into
the
the
rentals
questions
and all
about
this.
Tim. They first asked why Braun had helped him with the rental.
His credit cards were maxed out, and he's 2 months behind. Yeah, he told me, hey, I need a vehicle for the weekend. Well, okay, not a problem.
Sympathy for Tim and trusted him enough to help him out with the rental without questioning his intentions. That was until the phone call came in about Tim wrecking the rental car up in Kansas. The investigators then asked Braun if he would be willing to take a polygraph test, to which he agreed. Cooperative as he was, Braun failed the polygraph miserably, and more questioning followed.
You failed that question.
You should say.
So you're saying you overheard Dean say, what?
Ever's gonna die.
Ever's gonna die?
Mm-hmm. And he's going up there to kill him.
He said he was going to go up there to kill him.
Yes, sir.
So the plan was laid in then.
Yes,
That you rent the car, not in his name, so he wouldn't get caught. I'm down. You're a very important witness, bro.
I'll walk you out here.
Braun was allowed to go home following this interview. However, the police chief for Sunray PD, his own workplace, followed him home to keep an eye on him while they obtained an arrest warrant. Once the warrant was ready, Braun was immediately detained. Law enforcement now had the alleged shooter and his accomplice detained. However, this investigation wasn't over. Detectives decided to backtrack to the one and only Charlene. While she definitely wasn't the shooter and wasn't in New York.
And what I tell y'all, didn't I say Charlene? Did I say Charlene? We can be together. If you do this for me, you can be together. Charlene ain't ugly. Yeah, I don't trust nah. Unless she look like a dragon or the Grinch by the face. No. You see Tim and you see Charlene. This is why I can never trust Charlene ever. But y'all gonna see.
At the time of the murders, they wanted to know
That's why I
whether
can
she was
never trust
involved
her.
at all. A big reason for the lingering suspicion surrounding her was during one of her phone calls with the police early on in the investigation.
Talking about ARPs
She
and
stated that
rentals.
she learned of Josh's death through a Facebook post. The post didn't reveal the names of the victims, but Charlene knew it was Josh and Amber since a
Tom,
photo
the
revealed
beginning,
the address
way
and
different.
street name of the crime scene. However, this was a lie. There was no photo of Josh's house shared to the public, so it was impossible for Charlene to have found out this way. Another big reason was that while Tim's rental car was under Braun's name,
A way
Braun had
better
told
version.
investigators that Charlene was actually the one who had driven him to the rental agency. Just 8 days after the murders, the police located Charlene at an ex-boyfriend's house and asked her to come down to the station for questioning. They started off by asking her again how she found out, to which Charlene explained the Facebook story and calling Josh.
Did you have anything to do with Tim shooting Josh and Amber?
No.
Did you put Tim up to it?
No.
As you can see, Charlene is beginning to crack under the pressure. She would eventually go on to confess to her involvement in the murders. She explained to the detectives that after losing custody of her children in August, she had a conversation with Tim saying that Josh had to go, to which Tim agreed.
You know, I thought I was just die in a ditch somewhere because every time I turn around, he's always bad mouthing. Stay in house, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm done. I'm too much for it. Me and Tim talked about it.
He probably told her she needs to get a job, quit trying to sit at home. The kids are getting older, or he probably told her, sweep the house. Can you clean the dishes and not complain? It was one of those. He probably didn't even tell her to get a job and do nothing. He probably like, can you just clean the house and not complain all day so we can smile together, please? And I know she was just in there complaining, doing nothing. She looked like she lazy.
No, yeah. Okay. I wanted just everything to go back to how it was, where I had my kids during the school year. He had them for the summer and every other Christmas. I just wanted it to go back to normal.
I need to know what you know about the gun.
Black. I don't know what caliber. I know it belonged to the Sunrise Police Department. Because that's one gun that he told me that he'd never give back to him.
Leading up to the murders, Tim, Charlene, and Braun would have meetings in Tim's garage where they came up with the plan to kill Josh. Charlene would drop off Braun at the rental agency, who would drive the rental to Tim. Tim would then drive to New York to murder Josh. Plain and simple. Apparently, Amber was never supposed to be killed, according to their plan. When Tim had wrecked the rental, Charlene drove all the way to meet him at the Motel 6 and drop him off at the airport to get a new rental car and resume the plan. On November 5th, 2018, Charlene and Tim were charged for the murders of Josh and Amber.
After announcing... So she went... Hold on. So she drove all the way to him so he can get a new rental car after he crashed to continue the plan. So God said, God put a hold in your plan and you let the devil take you all the way out there to do that? Okay. That's all I see is you just crashed the rental. Most people be like, you know what? This is a sign. Don't do this. We're going to get caught. We're going to jail for life. No, not her. Not her. Yeah, she got to go. I don't remember none of this. I don't remember none of this at all.
Charges against Dean and Childers, Wayne County Sheriff Barry Vert said it is an assumption one could make that this double homicide was over a child custody battle, with Dean pulling the trigger.
Now, Dean was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder. He's currently in Texas, but he is expected to be moved up here to face those charges. Childers is charged with conspiracy, among other charges, and is now being held in the Wayne County Jail.
Charlene ended up pleading guilty to her charges and testifying against Tim as part of a deal she had made with the prosecutor.
She says the plan included stealing a gun from the Sunrise Police Department in Texas, where Dean served as a police chief. Prosecutors say Dean then traveled back to New York State to commit the murders. When asked about Niles' death and the custody battle, Childers testified, quote, "I got what I wanted."
The jury has found Timothy Dean, the Texas police chief charged in the double murder in Sodus, guilty of 2 counts of murder.
The man who killed 2...
You the chief of police and you can't... You the chief of police and you let this woman destroy you. You're the chief of police and you let this... You are the chief of police. What if the chief would do it, what would a normal cop do? Yeah. If the chief would do it, what would a normal cop do? And he cold cut and calculated too. Cold cut and calculated.
The double murder in Sodus, guilty of 2 counts of murder.
The man who killed 2 people in Wayne County last year will spend the rest of his life in prison. The judge told Timothy Dean he will die there.
Mr. Dean, you are certainly a classic psychopath. You've never shown one bit of emotion in this courtroom, not once of guilt or remorse. I really wonder what goes on in your head. If you have any sense of a conscience, you have to be haunted by what you've done.
The mother of Joshua Niles spoke emotionally to Braun Bolar in court, saying he had enough time to stop the suspects from committing the murder.
You had plenty of time to stop them.
You were a police officer. You were supposed to protect and serve.
Amber Washburn's parents also stood in front of Bolar but were too emotional to address him. The prosecutor read a letter on their behalf.
That was an officer too? Hold on, Tom and Kim. They ain't no. Nobody told us that the other guy was an officer too. Okay, y'all. I really don't trust police. I didn't trust them before, but right now, these crooked cops right here, yeah, I feel unwell. I don't feel good. I need some Pedialyte. I need some vitamin D. Yeah, I need some magnesium.
You destroyed several people's lives. Gabriella Niles, Bentley Niles, and Joshua Niles Jr.
Hey, Corey.
All lost their
I
father.
don't know.
And Joshua Jr.
had to
also
be.
lost his mother as well.
Bolar was charged and pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit murder after investigators say he helped Timothy Dean rent a car which he used to drive from Texas to Sodus to kill the couple.
Charlene Childers got 28 years in prison for her part in the murder of her children's father and his girlfriend.
Just want to say, Ms. Childers, I've had a lot of murder trials. Murder is senseless and tragic, but it has to be the most senseless and tragic murder I've ever handled.
When all was said and done, Braun Bolar spent 1 year and 4 months in prison before being released. Timothy Dean was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, and Charlene Childers was sentenced to 28 years in prison.
Why she ain't get life without parole? Like, I be hating that. Favoritism. No, everybody should have got life. She don't need 28 years. She got a day to look forward to. I don't care. Because as soon as we get old, she going to get out and seduce another man, and he probably going to do the same thing. I don't trust that. And then, yeah, the kids, you got to always think about the kids. Now they got to live in crazy situation. Oh, what happened to your mom? What happened to your dad? You don't even want to talk about it. Like, just think about the kids. Like, how do you explain this? How do you try to live a normal life? What's up, DeBur? Yeah, she didn't pull it. It don't matter. She was just as guilty. She laid down in bed and was making people feel good, and then just talking their ear up a storm. And the more he complied, the better she acted. So yeah, that's coercion. Just name. Brian got off easy, man, and they all got off too easy for me. I'll say 1,000 years apiece. 1,000 years. Man, 1,000 years. At Rikers Island. Yeah, 1,000 years at Rikers Island or Atlantis prison. Underwater. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing with these people. And they police officers and people playing. Y'all know the law. Stop playing with me, man.
On June 10th, 2016,
So look, y'all, I'm finna tell y'all what's crazy. Look here. In this video, this man tried to fake an injury to get away with a murder charge. I done seen it all now, y'all. I done seen it all.
About 3.
Are you bleeding a lot? Okay. I'm getting lots of help heading in that direction, okay? Can you tell me what your name is?
As you have just heard, the caller was a 34-year-old woman by the name Anastasia Hester, or Annie for short. The crime scene was her apartment on the ground floor of the East Park apartment complex. When police and paramedics arrived, they found the front door unlocked. Upon entering the apartment, the first thing that they noticed were bloody footprints stamped on the floor, leading to the front door. Annie was found near the back of the apartment in the living room, next to a sofa bed that she was likely sleeping in before the attack took place. She was still alive, but she was quickly bleeding out due to the startling amount of lacerations found all over her body.
Okay.
In order to avoid disturbing the footprint evidence, the paramedics carried her out through the back door, tore down a portion of a fence, and brought her to the ambulance. She was immediately transported to the hospital. As law enforcement was walking back towards the apartment, the detectives noticed that a window was left open at the back of the apartment. Directly below that window was a cinder block. It was believed that the perpetrator used this cinder block as a way to climb in and out through the window. The detectives headed back inside and found the same window. This window led to a child's bedroom. However, there was no child in the apartment. Afraid that a potential kidnapping had occurred, the top priority before examining the rest of the crime scene was to confirm the safety of this child. After making a few phone calls, they were able to determine that the child was Anastasia's daughter, named Alice. Based on a custody agreement, Alice was at her father Matthew Hester's house in Portland that night, about 25 minutes away. After ruling out a kidnapping, the detectives were now able to focus on examining the rest of the crime scene. A few feet away from where Annie was found laid a pocket knife, and out in the hallway laid 2 more knives, including a steak knife and an 8-inch carving knife. It was later determined that all 3 knives were used in the attack. As they continued examining the crime scene, the police got the bad news. Annie had tragically succumbed to her injuries. The police then went on to gathering more information from Annie's neighbors. Several of them described hearing a woman screaming during the night of the attack, at around 11 p.m. Then, over the course of 4 hours, there was a loud thud, moaning, and what sounded like a conversation coming from Annie's apartment. At around 3 a.m., more screaming, followed by a door slamming and the sounds of a car driving away. Despite hearing all of these jarring sounds, not one neighbor called 911. One person even said that they tried to drown out the commotion by turning on music and their bathroom fan. Anyway, Annie's autopsy later revealed that she had sustained more than 60 stab wounds. Some wounds were less than 1 inch deep, and others were up to 8 inches deep. One particular area of injuries caught the investigators' attention. Carved onto Annie's shoulders were the symbols VXV. It seemed clear that the nature of this crime was not only premeditated, but likely personal. Therefore, investigators wanted to question someone who knew the ins and outs of Annie's life. Typically, this person would be a spouse, but since Annie wasn't married, they started with her ex-husband, Matt Hester.
Yeah, go ahead and have a seat. I'll be with you in a minute.
As you can see, Matt seems to be having some trouble walking. This is due to an undiagnosed medical problem that obtained full custody of Alice, while Matt only had her on scheduled weekends. This arrangement was not sufficient for Matt, and he would constantly express how he wished he could spend more time with his daughter. Unfortunately, Matt's track record made this impossible. He would regularly fail to pay his monthly child support payments, which he would then blame on his injury and his
No. I'm finna, hold on, y'all, hold on. My bad, cause look here. You telling me that the neighbors heard screaming or hollering and all this, and they ain't called nobody, then one of them talking about they turn their TV up. Do you know how evil of a neighbor you are? Not only that, you said he stabbed his own leg, of course. Yeah, of course. Not only just that, when they said his wife was dead, even if you don't like her, you will show more emotion. You seem more curious and interested than anything. And then you met her while you was cheating. And then y'all got married within 2 years or whatever. Like, y'all got to stop marrying people like this. They don't be good people. If you meet a man and he has a wife or he in a relationship with another woman and you think he's finna just be Prince Charming with you, like, well, I don't know. I see why females try, but I don't know. I don't even see why they try. I don't know.
Ability to hold a job. In an attempt to cut down on his rent costs, Matt welcomed a new roommate, a single mother of 3 named Angela Rose McCraw. Within a month, the roommates became romantically involved and went on to get married in 2014.
So what?
He just marrying everybody.
Last night? Sleeping.
Oh, he just marrying.
Do you know what time you went to bed?
I usually get into bed around 10 o'clock.
Okay. And was Angela with you, or was she staying out doing other things?
She was with me in bed.
In another room down the hall, Angela was also questioned.
Have a seat right there.
Any useful information from Aaron, so they moved on to roommate number 2. There is not a lot of information about this roommate's questioning, but he essentially said that he was out on the night of the murder.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. If that was me sitting in that interrogation room talking about my leg hurt, they would have ripped the parent's leg off me, and then they would threw a chair at my head. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be no way I was gonna sit right there and have no good day. It was gonna be something bad happening. Yeah, his alimony got to be insane. Talking about this is odd. I don't blame you.
came back around midnight, and saw Matt and
appreciate you,
Angela
Byron,
sleeping in the
for
same
sending all
bed
them
together.
gifts.
He then went straight to bed. Considering that the crime took place between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., seeing Matt and Angela in bed at midnight meant that roommate number 2 was another witness that supported their alibi. They moved on to the third and final roommate, Karina Walters.
I live with Matt and Angela.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Third and final roommate.
I need y'all to see her face. I think she did it. I think she did it. I don't know. It's just man. Let me shut up.
Karina Walters.
I live with Matt and Angela.
Due to the growing rent prices in Portland, Karina had no fixed address until Angela offered her a place to stay. She then started sleeping in Angela's garage for the time being. This meant that she could hear the family vehicle, a silver Mazda SUV, anytime it started up. Shared that she had gone to the bathroom between 3 and 4 a.m., walking past Matt and Angela in bed on the way.
They were asleep. Angela snores.
If Angela or Matt were responsible for this,
What's up, Chris?
And you knew it,
I would turn them in a heartbeat.
okay, you wouldn't protect them in any aspect.
Hell no.
Okay. Are Matt and Angela into threesomes, groupies, girl on girl, guy on guy, anything like that, or is it all pretty normal?
It's very normal with them.
While these interviews were useful in corroborating Matt and Angela's alibi, they also pointed investigators in the direction of more potential suspects. It turns out that Annie was involved in a Venn diagram of communities. On one side was the pirate role-playing community, where people would dress up and act like pirates together. On the other side was a sexual fetish community, and in the middle was a crossbreed of both, where people would role-play as pirates during sexual encounters.
They not family,
it was in
though.
this subsection that Annie and her polyamorous partners resided. They would often go out to what are referred to as dungeon parties, a social gathering which allows them and other pirates to explore their wildest fantasies. Considering the love that pirates have for blades, this could explain the fascination that the killers seem to have with using them, using multiple knives to carry out the murder. However, after questioning Annie's partners and other contacts in the pirate community, they were all ruled out as potential suspects since their alibis panned out. After each of these leads took investigators to a dead end, they decided to go with their gut and brought Matt and Angela back in for questioning.
I'm just gonna shoot
What's up,
my
Jared?
eyes shut and
What's up, Mr.
Yeah.
Perfect?
Okay. How did it make you feel when
You said marriage is
you
overrated?
heard about her being killed?
Shocked,
Sassy pirate role player.
non-believing,
Pirate swinging.
extremely sad because Alice had lost her mom.
Did you guys sleep well? What happened?
Detectives proceeded to ask Matt if he would take off his shirt, to which he cooperated. If Matt was responsible for the
What did
brutal
I say?
stabbing, they would expect him to have some sort of mark or defensive wound on him from the ordeal. However, there was no visible markings on Mark's body that could confirm his involvement.
Do you know what kind of shoes you have?
These are boots.
What size?
11 and a half wide.
Okay.
The reason they just asked Matt's shoe size was to rule out a connection to the bloody footprints. The footprints matched a 9.5 size boot. It was at this point that they asked Matt about Angela's story of waking up at 3 a.m. and Matt helping her shower. Matt responded by saying that he heard Angela get up at 3 a.m. to let the dogs out, but he didn't get out of bed at all. With their stories not lining up, the detectives knew that somebody was lying. They called Matt's bluff with a bluff of their own, claiming to have evidence that tied Matt directly. Matt was right. The detectives didn't have enough evidence to charge him and arrest him, so they had no choice but to let him and Angela go. About a week after the murder, Annie's funeral and memorial service was held with about a dozen detectives scattered throughout the property. With the killers still at large, the family's safety was top priority, but having detectives supervising this event also allowed them to keep an eye on their main persons of interest, Matt and Angela. Although they were considered suspects at this point, they were still innocent until proven guilty, and therefore, full custody of Alice was automatically granted to Matt upon the death of Annie. During the service, one detective actually sat directly beside Angela, and he noticed a cut about 1.5 inches long on the back of her right hand, between her thumb and index finger. Unfortunately, having a cut on her hand wasn't sufficient grounds for an arrest. However, the police still had a few tricks up their sleeve. For the next stage in their investigation, they scoured the phones that Matt and Angela had surrendered earlier. What they found were pictures from Matt to Angela of a Payless Shoes coupon from November 8th. About an hour after that photo was sent, Angela responded with a photo from a shoe store of 2 different kinds of boots. The detectives went to a nearby Payless location and showed this picture to the manager, who was able to provide some key pieces of information. The type of shoe: one of the boots from a pair of Airwalk Miras, which matched the tread and size of the bloody footprint. The location of the store in the picture: it turns out all of the stores within the district had renovated their carpets, except for one, the Clackamas, Oregon location. This was the only location that still had the old carpet, which can be seen in the photo on Angela's phone. This location was only 10 minutes away from Matt and Angela's home. When the detectives went to this location, not only were they able to find the exact spot that the photo was taken, but they were also able to look at records from November and confirm that one pair of Airwalk Miras had been purchased around that time. The owner of the credit card that was used to purchase these boots was none other than Angela Hester. Finally, using bootstrap police work, detectives had a solid piece of evidence against Angela. But they weren't done there. They were also able to obtain and string together incriminating surveillance footage from a multitude of cameras between Portland and Gresham, beginning with footage from Matt and Angela's neighbor just before 11 p.m. A silver Mazda SUV can be seen barreling down their street, though it is unclear which driveway it initially pulled out of. The Mazda continued on its 26-minute trip, eventually arriving at Annie's apartment at 11:23 p.m. Then, 4 hours later at about 3 a.m., the Mazda began its trip in the other direction, ultimately winding up in Matt and Angela's driveway, turning off the headlights before pulling in. As incriminating as this evidence was, in order to guarantee a successful prosecution, they needed hard forensic evidence, so they held off on any arrests as they waited for the DNA lab to work its magic. While they waited, they focused on one important question. Why would Matt and Angela want to kill Annie? They learned that the custody battle for Alice was uglier than previously thought, especially once Angela became more involved, to the point that she called the Department of Human Services on Annie for child neglect. This was an email Annie sent to a friend in response to this ordeal. So, someone at some point recently called DHS and child welfare.
He asked, do killers gonna run anymore? No, all they do is just try to hide in plain sight and hope they never get caught by blending in and looking normal. Yeah, most people don't plan after the life after they do something. They just hope they don't get caught. That's their only plan. So you got to remember that. For the people who mad, Carlisle's Florence, you don't wash your legs. You don't wash your legs. And you don't wash your back in the shower. So we don't care about what you talking about. What's up, everybody else? How y'all doing? I love y'all.
They sent me this letter letting me know that it happened, but are not looking into it at this time, as they do not see a need to get involved. I just cannot comprehend what I did to deserve this level of in my life. I am so done dealing with this. Around this time, there were even accusations that Annie had abused Matt during their relationship. Shade was being thrown left and right, and in another email from the same time frame, Annie stated, "Below is a lovely exchange where Matt is being antagonistic, uncooperative, and has basically stole a blanket to be really effing petty." If the accusations about Annie being abusive toward Matt and Alice were true, it would make sense why Matt and Angela were so hellbent on gaining full custody of Alice. But these emails made it appear like Matt had ulterior motives. The more detectives learned about Matt and Angela's lifestyle, the more they believed that it was for a less noble reason. It turns out that Matt referred to himself as a professional parent. He and Angela were both unemployed, so they paid the bills by collecting a plethora of disability benefits off of their children, to a sum of about $2,000 a month. Annie believed that this was a ploy, that Matt and Angela were both pathologizing their children's normal behavior in order to take advantage of government assistance. Moreover, it seemed like they were going to do the same with Alice. During the custody battle, when Alice was having trouble adjusting to the back and forth between the two households, Matt and Angela tried to convince the judge that this was a sign of bipolar disorder. Annie and her lawyer fought back, saying that Matt and Angela were only taking that stance because of the money that comes with it. In the end, the judge granted full custody to Annie, while Matt walked away with about $42,000 of debt and court fees and back child support. Along with this information, detectives also learned that Annie had about $125,000 worth of life insurance policies in her name. On June 16th, about a week after the murder, it turns out that Matt had called the insurance company to receive this payout. However, he was no longer the beneficiary since Annie had switched it during the divorce. To the detectives, the motives for killing Annie were clearly financial. In October of 2017, the detectives were notified that a match was made to the DNA found at the crime scene. 2 profiles were found on the knife block in Annie's home. One was from Annie herself, and the other was from Angela Hester. Before moving in with an arrest, the detectives did some surveillance on the Hester family. Over the years since Annie's death, they had moved about 650 miles away to the city of Pocatello, Idaho. Here you can see Matt, the one with the debilitating undiagnosed medical complication, doing a multitude of errands and chores with ease. On October 4th, law enforcement was finally ready for an arrest, but Matt and Angela were clear.
You thought you was finna get some money. Hit you with the okie doke. Yeah, smart man, smart man. Good show, good show. Even in the afterlife, good show. He done pulled off. He's slicker than a goose. That was a slick move, a smart one. Oh, I'm glad he did it like that. That's like pulling a rug from under somebody's seat or somebody's feet. Now they seat too while they flying. They're like pulling a rug from under somebody's seat while they flying. They just fly out the plane. Cause she really thought she was finna get some money. Y'all thought y'all was finna get paid. That's the only reason she did this, because she thought they was getting paid. I'm telling y'all.
And actively avoided being handcuffed. So he was brought down to the station under resisting arrest charges. They brought Angela into the interrogation room for a 3rd time to disclose her charges, and if she was willing to speak, asked.
She didn't say anything. She was shaking. Okay. Did you ask her what happened to her? Why is she bleeding? No, I was just getting her calmed down. So the next day, cops knock on your door. They tell you Anastasia's dead. Okay. You know that your wife came home in the middle of the night, cut up and bloody, and you go to take a shower. What are you thinking? In your mind, even though you don't want to believe it, what are you thinking? It's possible that she doesn't.
According to Matt, at no point while helping his wife clean up the blood did he ask her what happened. The detectives had Matt cornered. He admitted to cleaning the blood out of the Mazda the next day and lying to the police about it, but he profusely denied having part in the planning of the murder until the detectives said this.
Who else was involved in this? And this is where you need to think about it, because of whether you or somebody else. Who else was involved in this? She talked about hiring something. Like, she talked about hiring her ex-husband. Okay, Aaron. I can recall that we talked about murder for hire. I recall that the number was around like $50,000. Here's what I would like to ask you to do. Call him, discuss the murder for hire plots. Meaning you're driving, what you need to know. I got to know what's called cops.
To reiterate, the detective's plan was for Matt to call Aaron in an attempt to get a recorded confession. After a few minutes of laying out the game plan, after this phone call, the police brought Aaron in for his own interrogation, as well as a polygraph test. Besides Matt's claims, it was determined that there was zero evidence of Aaron's involvement in both the murder and the discussions leading up to it, so the police let him walk free. Even though Matt did admit to discussing a murder-for-hire plot, cleaning up blood evidence, and lying to the police, he was let go for now, too. Angela, on the other hand, was brought back to Oregon to face her charges, and most
proven
likely
guilty
the
in a
death
court of law.
That was until 2019, when Oregon State narrowed the list of crimes eligible for the death penalty. Angela's crime, instead of the initial aggravated assault charge, was now classified as a first-degree murder, and the death penalty was no longer a plausible option. Also in 2019, investigators finally moved forward with a warrant for Matt's arrest.
Thank you so much. It was nice seeing you again.
As stated, Matt's 2 charges were conspiracy to commit murder and solicitation to commit murder. These were based on the admissions he made in his last interrogation, that he had discussed payment with Aaron aiming to have Annie murdered, while Angela ultimately pled guilty to her charges on her own volition. Matt took a plea deal resulting in his conspiracy to commit murder charge to be dropped. This could actually be beneficial for prosecutors. Should they ever press any more serious charges for Annie's murder in the future, they would avoid any problems with double jeopardy. Angela was sentenced to 25 years in prison with the possibility of parole after serving time. Matt was sentenced to less than 5 years in prison and was eligible for parole in March of 2023. While they were both in prison, Matt and Angela filed for divorce and are no longer in contact.
What y'all think about this? So she was really the one who went and did all that. She was really the one who went and did all that. Because she thought she was going to get some insurance money, but she really ain't get a dime. Not even a quarter. She got nothing out of this. That's the crazy part. She got nothing out of this. You said he getting in shape for prison. Yeah. But this is one of them situations. She don't want to go to work. She trying to find any way to get money. You said now he got 4 ex-wives. Nah, for real. The next woman that married him is a real, I ain't gonna lie, a boss of rocks. Not gonna lie to you. The next woman that don't do her research on him is a box of rocks. I don't think he ever needs to be married again. I think he needs to just get that up. Marriage ain't for everybody, and we can see that. We can see that. Surprised she didn't snitch. She did everything. Byron, the only reason she didn't say anything is because she did it. That's the only reason. Oh, she most definitely would have took her 10 years, her 5 years, her little 4 years, whatever. Even if she did it and had him help, she would took her 15 years and sent him right down below. Yeah, she would send him right back down below. But were they going to get $50,000 from the murder? They was gonna get whatever life insurance policy was. It was $15,000. Yeah, look at her. I know they drug users. I know a drug user when I see one. What's up, Jay man? Damn, who got custody of their kids? They had a bunch. One of their partners exactly. That's what it always come down to, the kids. Yeah. He had took her off as a beneficiary before he died. Yeah, he wasn't going for that. Or yeah. The person that died took them off as their beneficiary.
Hello, were you just in an accident back there?
Yeah, it was 150,000. Whoosh. That's crazy. Hey, but look, in this video right here, y'all, this lady tried to lie about a hit and run. I'm pretty sure her car got damaged to just make all her claims false. So
Hello, were you just in an accident back there? Accident? Yeah, over there on South Haim Street. Okay, do you have your driver's license and insurance card on you? Yes, so you were involved in an accident just back there. We have your license plate, your vehicle description, you're on camera, and you have damage on your vehicle, and then you just left the area. So we're just trying to get your information for the accident, and then we'll send you on your way, okay?
Girl, why is you trying to open my door?
Ma'am, you need to give us your driver's license and your insurance card.
You would have no right to be... My father, she trying to...
Ma'am, it's just an accident. Don't turn this into something else.
What accident?
You were involved in an accident. You got to come off of that.
Involved in the accident.
You got to come off of that, okay? You were involved in the accident. What's your first name? Don't turn this into something that you don't need it to be, okay? Exactly. Let me tell you something.
You're turning it into something.
Ma'am,
why did you
we need to take, I already explained it to you. We need your driver's license and your insurance card, or what's going to happen is you're going to end up going to jail.
Why did you pull me over?
I already explained. Do you want me to explain it to you for the third time? Okay. You were involved in an accident on South Haim Street. You left the scene of that accident. We have your license plate. You have damage to your vehicle. We need your driver's license and your insurance card for the accident report, and then we can send you on your way. If you refuse that, you can go to jail. So it's your choice.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I'm just asking for your driver's license and your insurance card. That's all you gotta do. Do you have that on you?
What accident are you talking about?
The one that you were just involved in. Now, you don't have to keep doing this.
Okay, we can. We're gonna continue.
Okay, how about this?
I wasn't in no accident.
I need your driver's license, your insurance card, or you're gonna go to jail.
You pulled me over for no reason.
I already explained to you the reason.
Yo, you pulled me over for no reason.
So I need your driver's license and your insurance card, or you can go to jail for obstructing the police. It's your call. Are you refusing to open the window? Because I think you know what's going to happen if you do that. And you don't need to turn that into something.
You pulled me over for what?
You want me to explain it to you for the 5th time?
Yep.
Okay.
Because why you ain't get on me back then?
For the 5th time,
So wait.
you were involved in an accident, you
So
fled
why
the
you
scene,
didn't get on me back
and
then?
now you're refusing to give me your driver's
Why you
license
get
and
on
your
me back
insurance
then?
card. So I need to see your driver's license and your insurance card, or you'll go to jail for obstructing the police.
so what you
I'll
gonna
tow your car
Open my
and
door.
impound it. Well, you're going to unlock it for me, or I'm going to break the window.
You're going to break the window.
Yeah,
For what?
because you're refusing to give me your driver's license and your insurance card. So are you refusing to open your window? Okay, so at this point, you're under arrest. I need you to get out of the car, or I'm going to break the window and take you
Why
out.
are you pulling me over?
I already explained it to you. We're past that. All right, if you don't get out of the car, I'm going to break the window.
Hey, ma'am. What are you doing here on the scene? Otherwise, we're gonna be down at the station. It's up to you.
This shit is dumb as fuck.
Okay. All right.
What did I do?
Can you shut the car off at least so we don't turn this into something that it doesn't have to be? Thank you. Can you turn the car off? Thank you.
You got 5 seconds before they pull her through that window and hit her with the John Cena special.
Can you give me your driver's license and your insurance card?
What you think he's funny to you?
I'm just asking for your driver's license and your insurance card.
Drunk. They finna do a
Are you
DUI
dead
test.
serious? You finna act like that's what you've been asking me for this whole time?
Well, what have I been asking
Shut
you
the
for?
fuck up. Like, stop.
Okay, I need your
Stop.
driver's license and your insurance card.
Why am I pulled over right now?
For the accident.
6th time? You want to go 6? You were involved in an accident. You left the scene. I found your car. You have damage to the front of your car. All this is an accident report, ma'am. Don't turn this into anything else. It's an accident report. We need your stuff for the report, and then you're on your way.
It's your word against the other driver's word. That's all we're looking at, ma'am. You're making this far too difficult on yourself.
I understand.
Why don't you just give them your license, your insurance? They can relay that over the other
Can
scene.
y'all go to them?
We already have an officer there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're here.
I have nothing else to talk about. Okay. I'm good.
I need your driver's license and your insurance card.
I don't have none of that.
You don't have your license, right? No, your
I
insurance
don't
card.
have it.
Okay, I need you to step out of the car.
Why?
Because I need you to step out of the car, because now you're under arrest for obstructing the police.
Come on,
Okay?
she-
Do you want to turn that into that?
Get an ID, whatever you got. Just provide it. It's Monday. We're not trying to make it any more difficult than you.
I didn't do anything.
Okay,
Wait, now you're doing something. Give us your license and your insurance card
drunk.
so we can get this on the report and get you the hell out
Come
of
on,
here.
oh my God, she is so dumb. Her argument is with it. Another demon possessed person.
Why are you opening my door? Don't touch.
I'm not going to touch,
No,
but I need you to
open my
give me your
door.
driver's license and your insurance.
I am, but don't touch my door. Why are you doing that?
I've explained it to you already.
It don't matter. Will County Sheriff.
You should
Now, so you need to act like
Talk to him on the phone.
don't touch.
Give me your
Why are
driver's
you
license
opening-
and your insurance card.
Man, what's up? You want to take me to jail?
No, I
Take
don't
me
wanna
to jail.
take you
Don't
to jail.
touch me.
Don't step in my face.
At this point, just step to the side of the car now, okay?
This isn't the way it's supposed to go. All right?
Exactly.
Man. Now you're under arrest, all right? You're under arrest over here.
What do you think you're doing?
Don't grab my...
I ain't grab nothing.
Yeah.
You was dumb. Resist.
Ain't nobody resist.
Stop resisting.
You just you must be a rookie.
She actively
You
resisting.
must be a rookie. You must be a rookie. Get the fuck out my face.
Yeah, she
You
drunk.
feel good? You feel good?
Come on.
All right. She's like tangled under the car.
I got it.
You dumb.
What's the corner of the car?
Gotta stand up, okay?
Stand up. Stand up.
Ma'am, roll to your knees, and then up on your feet.
Yep, come on.
I ain't do nothing to y'all.
That's fine. I'll put him in the car. Stop. Don't start.
Back to your car. You ain't y'all.
All right, go ahead and get in.
Man, leave me alone. Y'all have no right to arrest me.
Ma'am, you gotta get in the car.
Man, out!
Don't drive.
Hop in. Let's go.
Man, get me the f out of here. Y'all have no right to arrest
Ma'am,
me.
you gotta get in the car. I'm gonna go around the other side.
You have no right to arrest me.
You do.
No, you don't. Leave me alone.
Come on. Come on. You have to get in the car. Let's go. Come on.
Are you gonna sit up?
One for obstructing.
Sit up. Sit up.
She's trying to put her foot out. Here. Yeah. Hey, let's sleep out there, man.
Get me the f out of here.
Hey, now you're kicking.
Get out of here,
Video.
bitch.
We all right?
Yeah, we're good.
She's having a bad Monday.
The suspect
That's our night
was
channel.
charged with felony aggravated battery to a peace officer, obstructing justice, resisting obstructing, driving with a suspended license, leaving the scene of an accident, and failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
And as a male, she has got female privilege. You wanna know why I'm gonna say female privilege? Because we got charged with DUI for acting like that. OWI, OUI. JLK, JFK. We got charged with all them acronyms. Yeah, as a man, we got charged with all them acronyms. So that was female privilege, yup. Yup. All she had to do was show ID and insurance. She ain't had no ID or no insurance or no license. Her license was suspended. Leaving the scene, yeah. She ain't know she hit nobody. She was too drunk. But what's up, Black Echo? That aggravated battery on the peace officer gonna get dropped. Yeah, that ain't nothing. There's gonna be a couple of these get dropped in the plea deal. Alright, they ain't do nothing to her. She was playing victim. They ain't do nothing to her. She was drunk and playing victim. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was drunk playing victim.
On August 20.
So look, y'all, after this video, I'm gonna take I'm gonna end the live and I'll be back on in a couple more hours and probably stream through the night. Who knows? We might stop the stream at 4 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? You know how it go. But what's up, JD? No, Jediah, my bad. It be moving fast. What's up, J man? But look, before I do go, this is a man who tried to escape the police after stealing from the Goodwill. Out of all the places you went to steal from him, okay.
5th, 2022, police were dispatched to a Goodwill store for a report of retail theft in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The Goodwill staff stated an unknown male stole several items days prior and was now currently in the store. As the officer arrived in the area, he observed a male subject, later identified as 41-year-old Nicholas Rackos,
41.
leave the store on a bike.
155.
Oh, we got a chase.
I've got him on a bike in the Target parking lot now.
Oh my lord! Don't play. Come on, stop playing.
Yeah, on bike in the Target lot. 10-4. He's not stopping. He's me fleeing.
He should have went straight through the car. He tripping.
Get down on the ground now! Stop! Stop! Take your hand out of your pocket. Stop now! Stop! Take your hands out of your pocket. Get down on the ground now!
Run, boys, run! He out like
Pursuit
CJ.
North, south of the parking lot.
Tell you
As
heard if
the
you steal
officer
from
got
Goodwill.
closer, Nicholas put his hand in his pocket, clearly holding on to something, and he later removed a knife from the pocket. After a brief foot pursuit, he fell into a ditch and informed the officer he was done running.
You want to get tased? Take your hand out of your pocket!
I'm gonna show you what I have.
Put your hands on your head now or get tased. You put your hands in your pockets and you're getting tased.
Please. I'm sorry.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
155, one at taser point.
I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands on your head and lay back down.
Hey, run faster.
Lay back down.
Sir, please.
Stop.
Oh. Please. What did I do?
You've been stealing from the store over there. They called on you.
Dispatch later advised Nicholas had an active warrant and was a convicted felon.
So that's false arrest. Hey,
lay down.
Sitting up a little bit.
No, lay down. You lost the right to make those decisions when you ran.
We're in the lot, 155.
I was scared.
I'm in between the lot and 53. I'm in the grass ditch.
My hands are right over here. I can't breathe. Sir, please leave me alone. Please.
No.
I'm not a bad person.
Lay down.
I'm not a bad person, I promise. Please leave me alone. Please, this can't be happening, please.
Stop. Just take a deep breath, man.
I can't. I don't want to go to fucking... Please. Please, 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 please.
Roll on your stomach.
Please.
Roll on your stomach now.
I don't, I just... Please.
Can I be of any assistance?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing.
Roll on your stomach now.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Roll on your stomach.
I can't breathe as it is.
Roll on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back now.
Don't be mad at me.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Hands behind your back. Other one now.
I see what you're saying, man. What's
you
up,
move again, you're
Wild
getting
Seed?
tased. Go say with my other officers up there and send them over here.
You can't take me on like this. Don't treat me like I'm a piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit. Okay? Please?
Volume 17, Sam 155.
Please? Ah!
There's a Homeland Security officer staying in the parking lot, going to point you towards him. Stop. Relax now.
Please leave me alone. God, don't let this happen. God, please. God, please. Oh, fuck, I'm so stupid.
Where's he at? Okay.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Leave your hands where they are.
I'm not gonna just not moving it.
Volume 17 to Sam 155. If he crosses 50,
Yeah, I'm not doing. Why are you stepping on me? I'm not even moving.
just keep eyes on him.
Dude, I'm not even moving.
I don't care. Stop.
Dude, I'm not doing that. He is. Dude, I'm seriously not even moving at all.
Yeah, he seemed like the typical person who'd be stealing from the Goodwill at the age of 41, if you ask me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even surprised. The more I watched and the more I look and the more I understand people in life, yeah, he looked like the type of please, please, please. Now, oh, that's all you wanted, I understand, man. All right, you ain't finna play with me, man.
Okay, so please, be nice.
Sam 155 headquarters. We have one across
why are you
C10
doing
too. Stop moving
I'm
around.
not moving, Nick. Sir, I'm not moving even a little bit.
You got anything sharp in your pockets? Poke me, stick me.
Sam 155, go ahead.
I would not be digging
One
in
in
his
custody.
pocket.
Units can slow down.
I would not dig in his pockets. I'm not digging in his
Okay, one in
pockets.
custody.
The problem is you
What's
running
up, Owen?
beforehand creates a whole lot of fucking issues.
You
Okay?
said knee right on the hip bone, it look painful. Please, 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 please. He don't even have a knee in his back restricting his breathing. What else?
116 headquarters. If I didn't advise,
Look at how he's treated compared to the last lady doing the same thing he doing, but didn't run.
116, you're out with them?
I didn't even think about that like that, Kim. He should be getting free stuff from the Goodwill. They give everything free. Nah, he want the stuff they
What's your
want
name?
$1 for,
Copy, negative,
few
EMS.
cents for.
Nicholas.
Nicholas what?
Ray Cox.
Ray Cox?
RAKOTZ.
The in-house
Nicholas Raycon.
How is it even possible to steal from the Goodwill? The Met Timmy Turner. Hey, y'all in these nicknames? Y'all in these nicknames?
You know it's really dumb to put your hand in your pocket when you have a knife in there when an officer.
I was trying to get. I was just gonna apologize for him to run.
By pulling a knife out?
I didn't pull a knife out.
The one that's sitting right underneath you.
I pulled it out. I pulled it out and I showed it to you and I sat it next to me.
Dumb.
Why?
Because when you pull a knife on an officer,
it was open.
doesn't matter.
I didn't pull a knife on you. You know it.
You're a felon?
Have the information.
Sir, I'm sorry for running, but can you please at least try to treat me like a fucking human?
Still need to run his full 27. I have a Nicholas John Raycon, R-A-K-O-T-Z, 120 of 81. There's bolo charges in the system showing a concealed knife restricting it.
What? It's a pocket.
Jennifer.
You're a felon, not allowed to conceal them. Get in there.
I wasn't concealing. It's a pocket knife.
It's in your pocket. Right in your feet.
Sir. I know, guys. Come on, man.
Don't run from the police.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Blake? Anyone want free look in the wood?
Okay?
Look in the weed?
Oh, yeah. A little bit of a workout this morning. Do you have the knife that he had?
He said the donkey ran like he robbed the bank next to the Goodwill.
Are you good or you want to ride up to your squad?
I'm parked right over here, so I can give you one if you want.
Well, I need someone to let me in my squad. I just locked it and ran.
Yeah, I'll swing over there.
Where's your car at? Right by the front over there, so I'll walk over there.
Are you sure? I don't mind. I got to go park back up that way.
No, I'm good, sir. Thanks for the help, man. Thanks for stopping out.
What's up, Melissa?
If you just want to meet me over there, I'll let me in. Thanks.
Yeah, I want.
You did not like me a whole lot. I'm sorry.
I don't even know who you are, but
I'm sorry. I made poor choices.
Yep. I generally don't have a very good disposition to somebody that runs from us and creates an issue where we might get struck by cars or get injured. So,
no, he was just stealing.
Like I dislike you for that. That's the only purpose. Otherwise, I don't know you. So,
he was just stealing from the Goodwill. He ain't robbed the Goodwill.
Oh, sorry about that.
What did he do?
Stealing stuff.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Oh yeah, you can go in.
Okay, I want to go into big trouble.
Oh yeah. Just getting a nice little jog in. Oh, we got him. What do you want done with your bike?
Donate it to Sojo's.
What's that?
Donate it to the Sojourner House.
Alright, I'll leave it on the side of the building then. You're just gonna donate it to the Sojourner House.
Well, they know I want them to have it.
Keys. What was that?
I left them in the car. I just unlocked it.
You want him? You want him or the store?
I was gonna just ask you. I can take care of the store stuff and deal with his. Well, you got his property.
Yeah.
If you want to take care of him, I'll go up to the store and let you know if we
I
got
don't know
any.
what they charge for.
Yes, good morning. This is his?
Yeah.
Donate it to the Sojourner House.
They can donate it to the auction of our bike.
You can take the wheel off and make it fit.
They don't fit very well. It's easier for a CSO to just pick it up.
Okay, that works too.
The officer conducted another search of Nicholas to ensure nothing was missed, and he located a small clear bag of meth in his pocket.
Of course. Hey, I don't like y'all in these comments. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, man.
It was in your pocket. That's why you're digging around in your pocket, which is really not smart when an officer is chasing you. You're banned from Goodwill for life, just so you know.
Obviously.
Nicholas was charged with felony possession of methamphetamine, misdemeanor counts of obstructing, resisting, carrying a concealed knife, and retail theft. He was released on a $100 signature bond. Support Code Blue.
That's more the stuff was worth than he stole from the Goodwill. He's better off just saving his money up. Did he steal a bike? Of course he stole that bike. Yeah, he stole that bike. Yeah, and I knew y'all finna start laughing. Talking about I caught it. Yeah, he most definitely. He only got out. Well, that $100 probably felt like $1 million bond to him. Even on that 10%. He like, I gotta come up with $1 10 times. Hold on. Yeah, the way he's stealing from the Goodwill, robbing them people blind, that'll make no sense. I was so close. Hey, look, y'all. If y'all enjoyed yourself in this chat, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. I will be live in a couple of hours. I gotta go get my energy back up. Yeah, I gotta go get my energy back up. I ain't gonna even lie. I will lie and be like, I'm finna go do this and that. Nah, I need to go get my energy. I need to go replenish. I need to go stand outside. I need to stand on the porch and look left and right. And look up at the sky and say, you know what? That don't look real. Yeah, I need to go look at reality for a second, y'all. But nah, if you had a good time in the chat, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. Getting better daily. You said see you later. Oh, you know. Oh, you already know. Literally, I'm gonna see you later. No, it won't be long. It won't be long. I think I started my live around 10 something this morning. Then we had the power outage. Then I got on my phone. Then we was back on it. Hey YG, that sound terrible and trash. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go get some fresh air. See you later. Can I call my mom? Is the only thing they say consistently. Notifications turned on. I appreciate it, Floridian. Catch you later. I appreciate you, Heather. Yeah, I think when my y'all heard me like probably 5 to 10 seconds late. I need to find a way to make it less, but you know YouTube like to be extra. Well, look, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, everybody. Turn them notification bells on. Ooh. Okay, good. You know it. You already know it. Appreciate it. Bless the chalice.